guessed it, the West 40 Food and Fuel in Owatonna. We have what you want right at I-90 exit 260, including Arby's for quality, quick food options. You'll like our large selection of beverages and snacks in our West 40 C-Store. We are proud to support our area young people, educators, and parents who
Check out Iverson Auto in Mitchell or Huron for great deals and top-notch service. Iverson Auto has it all. From the knowledgeable sales and finance teams to the experienced parts and service teams, plus the best detail shop in the region. Iverson Auto, 77 plus years in our community, locally owned and operated. We have always been here and always will be. Stop in for your next new or used ride or use one of our professional services at Iverson Auto in Mitchell and Huron, or browse our inventory online anytime at iversonauto.com.
Midstate Communications is a proud supporter of area athletics, education, and extracurricular activities. With Midstate's 100% fiber optic network, they are gig certified and offer the latest in technology, including a Wi-Fi 6 router. Midstate provides the highest quality services at the most affordable rate, all over the region's fastest and most reliable network. Whether it be voice, video, or internet, Midstate Communications has you covered. Call 778-6221 or go to midstatesd.net and see how they can connect you to the world.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Welcome to Michelle's Market, your friendly neighborhood grocery store where every aisle is filled with fresh produce, local goodies, and the warmth of a small town vibe. Michelle's Market serves up the best certified Angus beef, and how can you not remember the fresh bakery in Michelle's Market? So why not stop by today? Experience the personal touch, friendly smiles, and unbeatable prices that make Michelle's Market the heart of Kimball. Because here, it's not just about groceries, it's all about community.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
Whether you're a DIY guru or just someone who wants to keep their ride in top shape, we've got your back at Brooks Hardware and Auto. And guess what? Our friendly team is always here to help you find exactly what you need anytime. So whether you're working on a weekend project for the home or a last-minute repair to your car, truck, or even lawnmower, swing by Brooks Hardware and Auto, where helping with any project is our specialty. Join the countless happy customers who trust us to keep their wheels rolling. Remember, when it comes to hardware and auto needs, we're just a drive away.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
D-Highs Processing, LLC, located just north of exit 265 in Chamberlain, is a custom-exempt licensed processor with a large retail base of beef, pork, lamb, chicken, fish, and shellfish. Tina, Lee, and the crew invite you to come in and try their 36 different flavors of brats, 17 flavors of marinated chicken breasts, and 7 flavors of marinated steaks and pork chops. Don't forget sticks and jerky are available too. Everyone at D-Highs Processing would like to wish their students the best of luck in all their activities.
Farming is more than a livelihood. It's a legacy. Simplot was founded by a hardworking farmer like you over 90 years ago, and we've been growing America's farms for generations. With local crop advisors grounded in your success, Simplot Grower Solutions is in your fields and by your side. We dig in deep to pinpoint what you need, where you need it, when you need it, even when the forecast is unpredictable.
As the weather warms up, so does our time outside. If you've been putting off your next home project, then Elite Renovations in Platte and Mitchell is ready to help. If you're looking to upgrade or update your roof, siding, windows, doors, and decking, they've got you covered. Interior trim, flooring, cabinets, tile, or drywall, they got the crews. Book a free consultation to discuss your options. Visit their website at elitereno-sd.com to get started with your summer project.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell. Locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection and equal opportunity provider.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Hey fans, whether you're cheering from the stands or gearing up for your next big game, you've got a lot to protect, like your home, car, and your health. At Cromer Agency, we're here for all your insurance needs. Need coverage for your ride, your home, or your adventures on the road? We've got you covered. And when it comes to health and life insurance, our team is here to ensure you get the best care and support. Call our licensed insurance agents at Washington Springs, Plankinton, or White Lake for a quote today. We're ready to help protect what matters most.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that's someone special. And through it all, your local Farmers Union insurance agent was there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. More choices, great rates, local agents.
For more information on how Farmers Union Insurance can help you, contact Zach and David in Mitchell.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Generational success means different things to different people. But to us, it means seeing my daughter follow in my footsteps, keeping the farm in the family, just getting to do this every day. We're Agtegra Cooperative, and we're generationally successful. That's who we are. Agtegra Cooperative.
Overreg Repair has been proudly serving the Kimball area since 1985, offering services for cars, light trucks, semi-tractors and trailers, ATVs, side-by-sides, and any small engine power equipment. They also provide roadside assistance to Kimball and the surrounding area. Stop by their showroom and check out their stock of Gravely zero-turn lawnmowers and side-by-sides. Any business can claim to be the best, but Overreg Repair would rather have their work and loyal customers speak for them. Overreg Repair, hometown repair from people who care.
Dakota Pro Air is a locally family-owned business that has been taking care of farmers' aerial needs since 2020. With locations in Letcher and Miller, Dakota Pro Air is able to provide service to a large area. Ground conditions too wet, or just don't want those sprayer tracks in your field? Give Dakota Pro Air a call for all your chemical and fertilizer application needs at 605-248-2314.
There are places where people truly value relationships. where distance is measured in acres, and all roads lead to families on one mission: to provide for their loved ones, their community, and the world. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Rocky Neuenhouse at Corsica, Platte, Mitchell, or Huron today.
Hopkins Plumbing of Chamberlain is more than your full-service plumbing professional. They offer heating and cooling solutions from Rude and Coleman. And don't think they forgot about our furry friends, livestock and horses who need access to clean water too. They're a premier dealer of Ritchie water tanks. Call them today to take care of all your water needs, inside and out. Hopkins Plumbing of Chamberlain is a proud sponsor of local sports and activities on Live Ticket TV.
When it comes to advertising, reaching the right market while giving back to the school is just plain right. If you're looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Heath Nimke today, and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Broken down on the road? Trust Caleb Service and Repair, your go-to heavy-duty service provider in Kimball. They're available 24/7 for fast, reliable on-site repairs, from truck and trailer service to towing, DOT inspections, and more. With expert technicians and a commitment to quality and customer satisfaction, they'll keep you rolling and minimize your downtime. Call Caleb Service and Repair today, because when the job can't wait, neither do they.
CoreCares helps individuals stay at home by offering caregiving, nursing, and medical alert systems in over 55 communities in South Dakota. Specializing in tasks like bathing, meal prep, and medication setups, our well-trained staff delivers exceptional care. We invest in our team through customized training and comprehensive benefits. To learn more about job opportunities or services, visit our website at corecares.com. CoreCares, proudly serving our community.
Farmers and Merchant State Bank of Plankington and White Lake has proudly served this area for over 100 years and takes great pride in being part of such wonderful communities. We are locally owned and strive to deliver the best service to all of our customers. Please consider us for all your banking needs. Farmers and Merchant State Bank, personal service, professional solutions. Locations in Plankington and White Lake. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at FarmCo, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know FarmCo locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. FarmCo, feeding your future.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Fort Randall Federal Credit Union is here for you across Southeast and Central South Dakota. As a member of your credit union, you can take advantage of many ways to manage your money. They offer many different accounts to help suit your needs with your savings. Nobody likes wasting money on high interest rates, and neither do they. At Fort Randall FCU, they have all types of loans available to help you manage your finances. With locations in Wagner and Platte, Fort Randall, FCU is ready for any needs you may have.
Welcome to Bowie Foods at Al's Oasis Plaza. My great-grandfather, Gus Bowie, opened the first store in 1905. I'm R.F. Bowie, the president of Bowie Foods. We aren't your typical store. You'll find everything you need for your family. You'll save money, and I promise you're going to enjoy your grocery shopping experience. We carry a lot of locally produced products and some things you just aren't going to find anywhere else. South Dakota owned, family owned, Bowie Foods.
Agramax and West River Ag have been in the winter area for a combined total of 9 years. We offer top-of-the-line services and inputs such as chemical, seed, fertilizer application, spraying, and agronomy services with a certified crop advisor on staff. We are a full-service business that is locally owned and operated. We look forward to continuing service to the ag community and cannot wait to help you with all your agricultural needs. Agramax, shaping the future of ag.
Honesty. We try to be honest about everything, and if there's a problem, we try to fix it. We've kept the family name going for 75 years. I think that's something to be very proud of. I'm Mike Weeman from Weeman Land and Auction out of Marion, South Dakota. And my middle name is Earl. I'm named after my grandfather. And being an auctioneer isn't all about how fast you are or how good your chant is. It's how the people appreciate your name and accept your name. He told me that once. So that's a one that I hold pretty close. He'd be proud, I think.
Countryside Veterinary Clinic Incorporated, your local large and small animal veterinary hospital and supplier, offering a large variety of animal services, equipped with a haul-in facility to perform services needed for large animals, chute side on the farm to cover your ultrasound and processing cattle needs, also offering small animal services from wellness exams to surgical needs, fully stocked with cattle antibiotics, vaccines, and general supplies to get the job done. Dr. Joy has been your local veterinarian servicing the area since 2008. Give her and her team a call today.
Platte Health Center of Vera, along with our affiliated primary care clinics located in Platte, Geddes, and White Lake, provide you and your family with comprehensive health care and access to extensive medical specialties. Platte Health Center provides services including 24-hour emergency services, wellness visits and physicals, telemedicine, and more. Find more on our clinic hours on our website. Trust Platte Health Center doctors and nurses to take care of you and your family.
A challenge is not something to shy from. It's a chance to step up your game, and meet change head on. A call to get your hands dirty and your data clean. A new reason to refocus, reinvigorate, and refine your efforts. With every new challenge comes a choice. Back down or rise to it. The enhanced Channel Seed brand. Rise to the challenge.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
When you're busy taking in all the area's school activities, remember you'll find one stop with more to offer. You guessed it, the West 40 Food and Fuel in Owatonna. We have what you want right at I-90 exit 260, including Arby's for quality, quick food options. You'll like our large selection of beverages and snacks in our West 40 C-Store. We are proud to support our area young people, educators, and parents who make our schools great. Go Kimball White Lake Wildcats from your fans at the West 40 Food and Fuel in Owatonna.
Check out Iverson Auto in Mitchell or Huron for great deals and top-notch service. Iverson Auto has it all, from the knowledgeable sales and finance teams to the experienced parts and service teams, plus the best detail shop in the region. Iverson Auto, 77 plus years in our community, locally owned and operated. We have always been here and always will be. Stop in for your next new or used ride, or use one of our professional services at Iverson Auto in Mitchell and Huron, or browse our inventory online anytime at iversonauto.com.
Midstate Communications is a proud supporter of area athletics, education, and extracurricular activities. With Midstate's 100% fiber optic network, they are gig certified and offer the latest in technology, including a Wi-Fi 6 router. Midstate provides the highest quality services at the most affordable rate, all over the region's fastest and most reliable network. Whether it be voice, video, or internet, Midstate Communications has you covered. Call 778-6221 or go to midstatesd.net and see how they can connect you to the world.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Welcome to Michelle's Market, your friendly neighborhood grocery store where every aisle is filled with fresh produce, local goodies, and the warmth of a small town vibe. Michelle's Market serves up the best certified Angus beef, and how can you not remember the fresh bakery in Michelle's Market? So why not stop by today? Experience the personal touch, friendly smiles, and unbeatable prices that make Michelle's Market the heart of Kimball. Because here, it's not just about groceries, it's all about community.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
Whether you're a DIY guru or just someone who wants to keep their ride in top shape, we've got your back at Brooks Hardware and Auto. And guess what? Our friendly team is always here to help you find exactly what you need anytime. So whether you're working on a weekend project for the home or a last-minute repair to your car, truck, or even lawnmower, swing by Brooks Hardware and Auto, where helping with any project is our specialty. Join the countless happy customers who trust us to keep their wheels rolling. Remember, when it comes to hardware and auto needs, we're just a drive away.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
D-Highs Processing, LLC, located just north of exit 265 in Chamberlain, is a custom-exempt licensed processor with a large retail base of beef, pork, lamb, chicken, fish, and shellfish. Tina, Lee, and the crew invite you to come in and try their 36 different flavors of brats, 17 flavors of marinated chicken breasts, and 7 flavors of marinated steaks and pork chops. Don't forget sticks and jerky are available too. Everyone at D-Highs Processing would like to wish their students the best of luck in all their activities.
White Lake Wildcat youth football players, starting with the 3rd and 4th graders. Number 4, Lucas Shields. Number 6, Cole Monin. Number 9, Braden Donker. Number 10, Louis Soufflo. Number 12, Kason Truman. Number 14, Carl Bergeline. Number 16, J.D. Falk. Number 18, Oakley Crumveda. Number 19, Brandon Gosmeyer. Number 20, Graham Gillen. Number 20, Al St. John. Number 22, Huxley White Buffalo. Number 24, Eli Davis. Number 33, Rhett Urban.
Not since last week.
Brecken Martin. Number 42, Brantley Bob Selhorst. Number 46, Caleb Palmer.
Oh, yes.
Number 80, Aaron Rasmussen. Number 82, Gage Monin. The 3rd and 4th grade team is coached by Garrett Bergeline, Ryan Urban, Ben Donker, and Grant Truman. Now the 5th and 6th grade roster.
Oh yeah, let it flip that upside down.
Goodlow. Number 8, 8, Parker Gosmeyer.
Yes, so.
Number 10, Wyatt Spear. Number 11,
Yes.
Addison Gilbert. Number 12,
Oh, yeah.
Asher
Yep.
Sass. Number 13, Griffin White. Number 15, George Konieczny. Number 17,
Sure.
Jace Monin. Number 21, Brantley Thayer. Number 22, Callan Freddie Walsh.
Yeah, absolutely.
Number 23, Jace
I see Hill
Miller.
City, they were
Number
undefeated. They got knocked down by
24,
Phillip
Reed
last week.
Number 25, Trig Miller.
Yes.
Number 27, Xander Braun. Number 40, Blake Davis. Number 43, Dayton Simpson. Number 44, Axel Hoeing. Number 45, Windsor Kirsch. Number 50, Cameron Sass. Number 52, Ty Konieczny. Number 60, Colt Dufresne. Number 74, Dempsey Gillen. Number 82, Derek Kepke. Number 85, Camden Bell. Number 90, Orion Farley. The 5th and 6th grade teams are coached by Bryson Miller, Jim Hoeing, Michael Bale, Jason Gosmeyer. These teams have their last youth football
I
game
didn't,
in
Wayne.
Mount Vernon tomorrow. The 3rd and 4th grade team starts at 9 a.m. and the 5th and 6th grade team
Oh, my
starts
goodness.
at 9 and Team 2 starts at 10 a.m. The youth football program would like to thank you for supporting their program with all of the purchase of their raffle
Oh, my
tickets that
goodness.
they gave away on Thursday night. Please give these Kimball White Lake Youth Wildcat football players a hand.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, he had one heck of a night. Not to my knowledge, but I don't know much. There he was.
He didn't have his normal good game.
No, he's.
Of course, when you got these two guys,
Yeah.
stealing the show, there's not enough balls for everybody.
Right, and we're lucky to have a couple of sophomores like Chevy and like Carter. And Chevy, that's how it can go. One game, one guy can light it up, and
that's good.
Chevy, yeah, absolutely. You want one guy to pick up when the other guy's off a little, and I tell you what, Chevy, he can light things up there. That to play like that as a sophomore, Wayne, is very special. To be ripping the ball out, making big plays like that as a sophomore.
And another thing that's not easy is punt return. Because you got to know when and how, and
Absolutely.
whether to do it or not, or whether to get away.
Yeah.
That's something that only comes with experience. You can't learn that without playing.
Woolsey, Washington, and Stanley County, 119-20 since he has come back.
I don't know. Maybe is there something wrong with Carter? He's not even in the lineup there right now. Maybe that's not. Maybe he's just temporarily sitting out. No, he's there and warming. It looks like.
We got their starting lineup. I took a picture of Harold's lineup here.
They dealt with some illness, so they didn't have maybe their full strength of team. They had some losses too to Geddes and to Bonham as well. But they didn't have a 3-game losing streak by being.
That still bugs me. We had so many opportunities there, Wayne, to put that deal away.
Getting back to full strength is really
Yeah.
important thing for both these teams to try to get these last 2 wins.
I'll tell you what, this Kaiser kid is a big, tough kid. This number 22, look at him, Wayne. He looks like a gorilla.
Is that that landing?
Yeah, the younger one. Which one is he? Not. Yes, I think it is. 22. Yes, Landon.
We can keep track of him. So we'll have a decent night.
This kid was playing quarterback, some Colt.
Yep.
I know
He's the senior.
They sometimes play another quarterback.
They do.
Who is it?
Did you watch some of their games?
They play this kid at quarterback a fair amount. I didn't watch too much, Wayne, but I watched a little. Watched them play a little Platt,
And last week, of course, they had a bye week, so there wasn't nothing we could watch last week.
Yeah, okay.
But they were down to their third string on some of these earlier in the year. They had some injuries, and they short on numbers anyway.
Oh, yeah.
So they had some issues with numbers, and I think that quarterback that we're talking about, he was the third string because Juracek or whoever the other guy was, Lincoln Juracek, I think he was injured, had a bad shoulder, so the third man up.
Different offenses, I guess you could say different philosophies. Kimball White Lake probably
I would see 20 guys.
Throw the football, but they are going to rely on the running game, which traditionally they have done.
Maybe for Gregory? I think 18. 9 on each side there. I think they got about 20 here. One guy in crutches.
Conditions are going to be like, and if you want to throw the football, you got to get on the wind.
But you know, you watch their defense. Did you watch their defense?
Yeah.
3 down linemen.
Yeah.
And then they roll them linebackers in, and they may back out or they may stay in. And that's going to create a challenge for our offensive line to match up.
Yeah, blocking schemes. Yeah.
You got a zone block because whoever's in your zone, you got to go get him.
Quite a bit against Platt. Wayne, they were running a 4-man front in that game, at least a little bit I watched. And but I suppose they're changing it up, and they must think we're gonna come out in a 3-man front here. You see, that's the way they're playing their scout team against them right now.
We don't play with 3-man fronts.
No, I don't know why they're lining up that way.
We don't play like that.
Yeah.
Kimball White Lake, the Wildcats 3-3 on the year. Gregory 4-2 overall this season. Take that up here in our pregame show. When we come back, we'll hear from the coaches, Mike Marshall of Gregory, and Ryan Lesludak of Kimball White Lake.
You hear me, Wayne?
Yep, I can.
Got you.
You're on, buddy. No, I wouldn't mind coming on 5 minutes early and talking about this playoff picture here. If
Tell Darby.
Yeah. Hey, Darby. I wouldn't mind coming on a couple, 2 or 3 or 4 minutes early and talk about the playoff picture here. I was just telling Justin we're number 13 right now. And, of course, we're 3-3. And if we play Gregory tonight and they're 4-2, of course, they got one more win than we do. But after tonight, if we can put this one away, we'll be even 4-2 with them. But they have to go to Parkston, and they're not going to have much luck there, I'm afraid. And then we got to go to Huron and play Wolseley Westington Warbirds, so we should be able to put that one in the W column.
When do you want me to pull that up?
How much time we got here? We don't want to go too far ahead because 12:09.
I'll ask them when seniors happening.
I think Sarah. I gave Sarah this picture. I told her to make a graph of that. We can put it up on the screen and talk about it.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah,
I
think so. Did your mom make a graph? Okay, when we start talking about that, go ahead and put that up.
Around the 50-yard line, along the sideline there.
Can I borrow your headset?
Yep.
They're starting senior night. Thank you.
Say that again, man.
Welcome to Who to Feel for Senior Night. Tonight we will announce the seniors that have played football all season long here. start with Dalton Deffenbaugh, son of Dustin and Sarah Deffenbaugh. Dalton's favorite football memory was when he as a freshman. If they tackled a varsity starter in practice, Coach Gottlieb would give them Smarties. The advice Dalton wants to give to his younger teammates would be to shut your mouth, listen to your coaches, and work hard every play. Go wreck someone's day. Dalton plans to attend Mitchell Technical and participate in the Wi-Fi and Technologies program. Okay, Johnny Lenz is the son of John and Ann Lenz. Johnny's favorite football memories are on all of the bus rides to and from Greaves. His advice he would give his teammates is to go out and hit somebody. Johnny plans to attend Mitchell Tech for the Power Line program. Dane Goodman is the son of Troy and Maria Goodman. Dane's favorite football memory was his first varsity start. His advice he would like to pass down to his teammates would be to pay attention. In the future, Dane plans to work for the family business. Hadley Rendell is the son of Levi and Tressa Rendell. Hadley's favorite football memory is every bus ride ever. If he could give any advice to his younger teammates, it would be to unhook the plow and run fast. Hadley's future plans are to make a lot of money and buy really cool stuff. How he's going to accomplish that is still up for debate.
And you're back on.
All right,
Yep,
we're
you're
going to
live.
start this football game with Gregory and Kimball. We will start off with the national anthem. Please stand and remove your caps. The national anthem by the people will stand under the direction of Alyssa Lobetta. When you leave, right?
All right. Hello, everyone. Good evening and welcome to Kimball tonight. We're Friday Night Lights in Kimball, South Dakota for tonight's high school Class 9 AA football. Tonight's game is the last home game of the year for the Wildcats. They're taking on the Gregory Gorillas. Starting lineups are being introduced, and last week the Wildcats successful homecoming by all accords, even their record at 3-3 with a big win over the Stanley County Buffaloes. In that game, it was all Wildcats pretty much all night long. They took off at one point early on the first half. It was 30-0, and then the Wildcats just continued to roll after that. Alongside tonight, Justin Blasius. My name is Wayne Haynes. We have Sarah Deffenbaugh on the camera. She just got done celebrating senior night with her senior son, Dalton. And beside me is Darby. Of course, she's a volleyball coach with a 2-game win streak, and we're excited to have them alongside. In the meantime, Justin, what's you thinking about tonight's contest?
Well, it's just really fun to watch a couple teams that we think could be evenly matched come together. Both teams with quite a bit of tradition, Wayne, and you look at Gregory, what they've done in the last 10 to 15 years. They run what I've always termed the wristband offense, and they like to spread the field when they have the right athletes, and they look at their wristbands because there's a lot of different routes and a lot of different options when you run that offense. My guess is Kimball is a little bit more of a traditional grind and pound and ground team, I should say, and be interesting to see those scripted plays like you've talked about before, Wayne. Those first 3, 4, 5 plays, couple series, it'll be fun to see what they have and try to have up their sleeves.
Looking at the roster over here, and then we're looking at the field, and I look at the Gregory team there, and I think we counted 18 players, which is considerably fewer than what they used to have. And not that long ago, they were an 11-man team, and you could see 40 or more kids on the sideline, and that doesn't take away from the quality of their individuals, but it does indicate a little bit about the injuries. I mean, and early in the year, when I was watching some of the available information I had on them, that they were down to the second and third string on some of their position players. When you don't have a lot of numbers, you got to have a lot of luck, because sometimes things don't always go your way. But tonight, obviously, they've got a record coming in here tonight, Justin, of 4-3. The Wildcats evened their record at 3-3 last week. 4-2, excuse me. 4-2 for the Gorillas, and we're one game behind them. So if we can take care of business tonight and come up with a W, we'll be tied on the record as far as we'll be both 4-3 if we can come up with a big W tonight.
Both teams, as far as I know, are at full capacity, healthy. I know of no major problems on either side that I've heard about as of now, and that makes it fun when you can come full strength. We haven't been able to do that, Wayne, for a couple of our games this year, and should be interesting to put our best players on the field and let them have at it.
I know Gregory, they had their bye week, improvement week, so they're often called by the coaches. But anyway, they had their bye week last week, so that'll definitely probably play into their strength. I know they had 2 weeks to prepare for us. You can do all the preparation you want. If you don't go out and make the plays on the field, it doesn't turn out good for the home team. But last week at homecoming, it was just an incredible display on offense and defense for the Wildcats. We had our super sophomore, Chevy Fees. He rushed the ball 9 times for 98 yards, which indicates 11 yards per carry. He ended up with 2 touchdowns, a pass interception, and a punt return for a touchdown, and a receiving touchdown. So what an incredible night for Chevy Fees. And then on down a little farther is our homecoming king last week for homecoming, Johnny Lenz. He's a senior, of course, and he rushed the ball 12 times for 148 yards, and that's more than 12 yards a carry. So those 2 individuals alone were 247 yards. Our 2-headed monster last week, our running game against Stanley County Buffaloes, and hopefully we can have a little taste of that tonight.
Wildcats have deferred. Gorillas have elected to receive, and they'll receive on the west end of the field. Coyotes will be kicking west. Excuse me, Wildcats, sorry.
Perfect night, Justin. I'm looking out there, and there's a little cloud blocking out the sun. There will be not a factor. The wind is basically just a breeze. There's no wind involved. I don't think in any of the play tonight. It looks to me like the temperature is perfect. I'm thinking we should have an ideal night to play football here in late season. Obviously, this is our first regular scheduled or last regular scheduled home game. It's 63 degrees at game time, 34% humidity, and the wind is light northeast at 5 miles per hour, and it's a perfect night for football.
Wayne, you talked about super sophomore. I thought of that term actually before you mentioned that. And we talked about depth and numbers, and normally when you're a 9-man team, you're playing 9-man football because you don't have a lot of depth, and you need those super sophomores to be able to have a competitive team that can make a run into the playoffs. And it'll be fun to watch tonight. See a couple of them super sophomores have to play a big role.
They faked the reverse. Got room, look out. One play, oh no.
Kaiser got loose, and he truly looks like a gorilla running down the field, doesn't he, Wayne?
That's not what you wanted to see if you were a Wildcat fan, that's for sure. I noticed too when I was watching these gorillas, they're not going to go down on the first tackler. You better have a good strong arm or put the shoulder into them or have a gang tackle, because they're not the type of players that are going to go down with just a little bump. So quick with... looks like about 15 seconds off the clock. It's 6-0.
That's the younger of the Kaiser boys, and Landon Kaiser, a junior, returning the kickoff there for, I don't know exactly how many yards that was. I didn't get a mark, couldn't see out the window to get a good mark on the start of the run, but 6'1", 195 pounds, and
that fake reverse, Justin, it created a little indecision on our defense.
Juracek rolls right, and he finds a guy open, but good defensive play there by Dane Goodman.
Tipped away, yep. Just at the last second, so unsuccessful on the conversion, so the score will remain 6-0, and we still only played 15 seconds in the first quarter. Obviously, they saw something that they wanted to do against us, and it obviously worked to open the game.
It did. Little trickeration there to start the game. We'll see what the Wildcats can do to match it.
Little deception. Looked like back to receive the kickoff is number 34 for the Gregory Gorillas. Number 10, 34 and 10 for the Wildcats. Excuse me, right there. That'll be Chevy Fees, of course, our kickoff return specialist. Number 10, Carter Konieczny. Of course, Carter Konieczny, he played a lot last year. He's a sophomore as well, 5'11", 190. Big, strong kid, good wrestler. I'm looking for him to play a big part in tonight's contest as well.
Gregory will tee it up, and we're kicking off here to Kimball White Lake with Carter Konieczny.
Quarterback Juracek set to kick the ball here.
We're sharing the booth tonight with the radio station. We've got Greenway and
left-footed kicker.
Kind of a squib.
Boots one, and looks like there'll be a flag.
Yeah, it'll be a legal procedure.
Good field position here to start Wildcat. Chance on offense. They're led by quarterback Keaton Christensen.
Clint Greenway and Scott Giblin are on the radio beside us. If you hear some background noise, hopefully they know what they're talking about. We're sharing the space with them tonight. Glad to have them out here. All right, that was the illegal procedure penalty. The ball was set down there at the 35-yard line. It'd be the Wildcats' first possession here early on in quarter number one. They still only have 15 seconds off the clock. 35-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Wildcats.
Gregory will only set up a 3-man front, but they're going to stack the box. You can see 4 linebackers playing up pretty tight, and Keaton's going to roll out.
Got a man
open. Vincent Lenz down the south sideline.
Nice play. They all sold out on the run, didn't they, Justin? Those linebackers rolled up to the line and sold out on the run and left the man open in the flat over there. Big play to open up the action. That's kind of deceptive too, because I know they expected us to run the ball.
It is. It was good. It was a good play call because they've played Wildcats enough, Wayne, that they would have all bet $100 that we were going to come out and run the ball.
Yep.
And it was
came out that
great way
wishbone
to start the game.
Wishbone formation like that, and typically we well, we have in the past, opened a game with runs out of that formation repeatedly. All right, so first and down, and we're across midfield. We're into the Gregory Gorilla territory here. Hopefully we can match that score that they got on the scoreboard.
Got a sweep right going to their Chevy Feeds.
Yeah, he could have had some more, couldn't he?
It's good.
He got a nice game, though. Just a little bit of a shoestring tackle right there. Chevy beat the first man around the corner, but he just happened to get a leg tangled up and knocked him down after about a 5-yard gain.
Wildcats tending to run quite a bit last week and this week, Wayne, out of the wishbone set with Johnny Lenz up front there, and we don't see Carter Lenz there in one of the tailback slots. We see Dane Goodman along with Chevy Fees. And there's Johnny up the middle.
There you go. Good, strong, bruising runner there. Yeah, that's the first man through. Them big dogs in the middle are opening up the hole for him. You know, success of tonight's contest is going to be dictated by that line play, Justin. I don't care how much you brag about the ball carriers and about the guys that are catching the passes. It's those guys down in the line that
in the trenches there.
Yep, they're the ones that decide the game typically, and I'm sure that's the way it'll be tonight.
ACL last year. This is his first game back. Senior getting the start at center tonight. Dalton Deffenbaugh and Kiner
Keaton out of the shotgun. Straight up the middle to Chevy.
Good quick hitter. Taking out chunks of yards, aren't we?
They are.
Chunks of yardage. Yeah, we got Dalton Deffenbaugh and Kiner Kirsch, Joe Sklizak, those guys up in the middle.
Clearing the path.
Yep, they're opening up the holes for us. Most of those guys are all wrestlers. They know body positioning, and they can keep the footwork where they want it.
You bet, trying to get underneath guys and move them.
If we can establish the run, that's going to do us a lot down the road for a play-action pass, too. Little
There's Chevy. He's coming away, and Gregory's coming up, making some sticks there. That's Colt Kaiser, the senior, coming up and making a good stick on Chevy Fees there after a pickup of about one.
Like you mentioned, they're selling out there in the box. They're focusing on stopping the run, and they had pretty success that time. Obviously a short gain, but it was still a gain. So it'll be second down, 2nd and 9. Keaton Christensen under center. We've got the wishbone behind him. Option, quarterback keeper. He turned it up. I think that pitch man was probably covered. It looked to me like that Keaton looked over there and saw that pitch man. There was
thought better of it, didn't he?
Yep, in the lane there, in his pitching lane. So he tucked it and kept it and lived to battle another down. He did pick up a small gain, however, less than a yard perhaps, but it wasn't a loss on the play. So
here comes Carter Konechny into the game, Wayne, and it's good to see. And Wildcats are in 4-down territory, obviously, and they don't need to have it all here on 3rd down, but they need a chunk. We're coming third and a long 9.
I was just saying that too. Looks to me
long
like they're
8.
Within they're it's the 30-yard line, so it's definitely going to be a 4-down territory for him.
Got Johnny open.
He had pressure.
He did. He got pressured there, and Johnny couldn't come up with the catch. It probably wasn't going anywhere anyway.
Avery Singleman was in his face right there. Didn't have time for the receiver to get out there on his pattern. He just had to get rid of it before he lost. Before he ended up with a sack. So here we go. We'll see what happens now. We still got 4th down, and it's still about 9 or.
Wildcats were chink, chink, chink down the field and stalled out here just a little bit, and here we're faced with a 4th and long here, and they're gonna put 3 guys out wide right, and have Johnny Lenz single set out of the pistol.
See what things look like down there. Turn and go there.
Keaton's looking long, and he's got Dane, and he couldn't come up with it.
Looked like he had 2 receivers right there, didn't he? He had 2 receivers right there, and the ball fell between them, and I'm not sure they didn't take it away from each other.
I didn't see Chevy there when we initially reached our neck around the window here, Wayne, to get a view of that.
Yeah.
Apologize if I got in your way, but I didn't see Chevy even in in the picture until after the play, and it looked as though they ran into each other almost or something.
It almost looked like they took it away from each other. That was a well-thrown ball, though. It was right there where our receivers could get it. Ultimately, it's ball goes over on downs, Justin. It's 1st and 10 for the Gorillas for their second possession at about the 25-yard line of their own 25-yard line.
Juracek's take the handoff. Good stiff arm there.
That's their first offensive play of the night.
It is.
Yes. They're on the scoreboard 6-0, and that was their first offensive play of the night. And he did some lateral movements there, and then outside stepped some tackles, got about 2 yards. Yeah, second down. The surge, the penetration was there for our line and our defense, but he did sidestep that one that was going to get him for a loss. Second down.
Gregory's going to spread the field. Juracek out of the shotgun. He's going to try to run right, and he gets wrapped up by Carter Konieczny and Dane Goodman, I believe. And
they saw that one coming. They basically beat him around the corner on that one, and they're now behind the sticks. It'll be third down and about 11. An obvious passing down in most cases. See what? There you go. No huddle. They've been known to do that for years.
They're going to spread here. They're looking at their wristbands as we talked about earlier, and they're running out of a single set pistol.
Right.
With
look like we got two-man front there, 3-man front, 2 down linemen. Look like you're rolling left.
Juracek stuttered, and Joseph Skuzak made him make a decision right there. And
Kiner Kearse giving in to clean it up.
That's right, yep.
Kiner Kearse cleaned it up. So the last 2 plays they ran, they lost yardage, and now they're behind the sticks by about 4 yards. So it'll be about 14 obvious punt situation for the Gorillas. Back to receive is Chevy Fees. Hopefully he can get underneath this one and kick it upfield and get into, at least start our possession in our own in the Gorilla territory across midfield.
Very good defensive stand there by the Wildcats.
That was.
Really good run and pass defense there.
Wow, very high. And just shy of midfield. It will be in Gregory Gorilla territory when the Wildcats take over 1st and 10 for their second possession of the night. We'll take a break. All right, Darby, let's take a break. Be back in about 60 seconds. You're listening to Kimball White Lake Wildcat Live at Ticket TV.
More than a livelihood. It's a legacy. Simplot was founded by a hardworking farmer like you over 90 years ago, and we've been growing America's farms for generations. With local crop advisors grounded in your success.
Welcome back to the Countryside Vet Clinic Press Box. Give Dr. Joy and her team a call for all of your small and large animal veterinary service and supply.
Welcome back. Second possession of the night for the Kimball White Lake Wildcat. The ball's inside Gregory Gorilla territory at about the 37-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Keaton Christensen under center. Once again, it's the wishbone.
Johnny out of the wishbone.
Hang on to the ball, buddy. There you go. Fighting and pulling tacklers. He's a bowling ball, like you mentioned earlier, Justin. He got that low center of gravity, and once them legs keep moving, he's just going to keep traveling up the field. North-south runner is what that is.
He is, and he takes some licks because of his style. Those defensive backs come up and give him all they've got, but Johnny keeps on ticking there and hung on to the ball and did a good job there. Landon Kaiser finally wrapped him up and pulled him down.
Second down, he gained 7 on that play, Justin. 7 yards, and now it'll be 2nd and 3.
Keaton, and here comes Dane Goodman around the right side, and he's got some room.
He does now. He does. They said he stepped out of bounds. I didn't know if he did or not. Obviously, the official knew. But it's a first down. That was a nice play. Whoever was blocking at the line there sealed off the end and gave him room to turn the corner. And after he turned the corner, it was a one-on-one foot race, and he stepped too close to the sideline before he got the full distance of the field that he wanted. But it's 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Ball's at about the 27-yard line. We're in the Gorilla territory. We've been in the Gorilla territory most of the night, except for that punt return when they ended up in the end zone.
That was a good defense there.
Chevy went down with that was short game.
Tejas Weborg for Gregory got in there and hung on to Chevy's shirt and got him tripped up, drug him down.
Gain of 1. 2nd and 9. 2nd down and 9, and once again, Justin, we're in 4-down territory. Let's just keep Keep seeing how much we can whack off that before we get too far down the count. 2nd and 9. There we go.
There's
Carter.
Carter. He's looking for a gap, and he's got some room, Wayne.
Jab step. Flags. Yeah.
That's coming back.
I like that little jab step he did there. He froze the defense and turned
really
around
did.
the corner. And from our angle, you can see that develop, and it looked like it was going to be a big play. Obviously, flags are going to indicate whether it is or not.
I didn't see the particular hold, but I did see 2 flags immediately thrown at the same time.
Right. Yeah. Well-designed play. It really was. And that was the first time that Carter's had a chance to run the ball tonight, I think. At least unfortunate he wasn't able to keep the game that he had up. Anyway, it'll be 2nd down. We repeat the down. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Lots of time. Just overthrown.
Just overthrew Chevy.
Streaking up the sideline, wasn't he? Streaking up the sideline. That's one of them plays, Justin, where you said that sometimes your eyes get big and you throw it just a little bit harder than maybe should have put a little more air under it.
More air under it, let him run.
Yep.
Run under it.
But you know what? They're going to come back to that play later in the night, and we'll see that play again later. And at that point, we'll make it happen.
They will. One encouraging thing there, Wayne, over the last series or so is that the Wildcats are doing a good job on line play and giving Keaton a little time to throw the ball and sealing some ends there, as you mentioned a couple plays ago. Looks as though we're starting to get possibly a little control at the line of
One
scrimmage.
man in the backfield. Here we go.
There's a pitch, Johnny, to the outside, to the right, and he puts his head down.
Got quite a lot of the penalty yards back.
A big long 4th down coming here.
Penalty's
a killer, obviously, and
there wasn't a lot of room there. The pitch obviously got in time, but they were waiting for him after he got around the end there.
Those penalties are drive killers, and we had a couple big plays there. And that was going to be a humongous play. Momentum, you know, every sport is a game of momentum, and football, especially when you have a big play called back on a holding call like that.
4th down and 12. Ball's at the 29-yard line of the Gregory Gorillas. 2nd time tonight that the Wildcats have had a 4th down situation. We'll see what they can do on this one. The last time it was a pass. And
he's going deep. Carter lost it.
Yep. He just had to turn the other way to go look for it. And Keaton dropped that ball in pretty close to where he wanted it, though.
I think there was maybe a little miscommunication on the route. Carter initially looked out and then turned back in. And Keaton threw the ball out
to the sideline instead of the post. I understand that. All right, so in the result of the play is an unsuccessful 4th down attempt, so it will be 1st and 10 once again for the Gregory Gorillas. On about the 28-yard line of their own 28-yard line, 29-yard line, whatever. It'll be 1st and 10 Gorillas. See what their defense can do here to keep them, except for that first 15 seconds, Justin, this has been a fast-moving first quarter.
They put Landon Kaiser in motion, and he did a good job of changing some direction there. And
he's shifty. And
left Carter.
And they never did get him down. He just ended up bouncing outside and out of bounds before, and 10-yard game. Yeah, they put the ball in the hands of their playmakers, whether they hand it to him or pitch it to him or throw it to him. That's what they want to do, give it to their playmakers, and they've obviously paid there with a big 11 or 12-yard game. 1st and 10, Gorillas. That might have been their 1st down of the game.
I believe it was, yes. They only had one series before this.
This is the second series, 1st down of the game. First down. Oh, is there a flag? Somebody timed it. Had a linebacker blitzing on that play, and they ended up running the ball right the hole where he came out of to go do the blitz. But 2nd down after about a 6-yard gain.
46-yard line.
Still in Gorilla territory. 46-yard line. 2nd down. Look like we got 3 wide here to the left. 1 lone man in the backfield. He goes in motion. Throws it out to the flat. Got blockers out front. That's a well-designed play again.
Good job by Keaton there, making sure that he didn't get away on us, but a big play by the Gorillas.
Yep. He was a long ways downfield before they got him. Long ways downfield before they got him. That was Landon Kaiser.
Big series there when you're down 1 score already. Wayne is to stop a team from coming over the 30-yard line and into 4-down territory.
About a 24-yard gain on that play. Actually, it was a real simple play. It just kind of flipped it out to him and had blockers in front.
Thank you, Wayne. I was just going to do the same thing.
First and 10 for the Gregory Gorillas.
Juracek's going to look right.
Looked to me like about the same play they just ran on the other side.
He hits Colt Kaiser, and Colt's zigging through the Wildcats.
Looked to me like they just ran the same play on the right side of the line instead of the left on that side. Got it over there where the blockers out front. Flipped the ball out there, and we were a little slow getting to them, but they only ended up with 8 instead of 20 like they did the time before. And so it'll be second down and 2. Look like the ball's on about the, well, it's inside the 20-yard line, obviously. First quarter winding down, minute 30 left. There you go. Big defensive play. Bad snap. Bad snap.
Kind of Kirschen.
Turnover.
Basically knocked Juracek backward away from the ball, and I'm not sure if it was Kiner that covered the ball or his teammate, but he created it.
I think he was right on top of it, but he was in blitz mode before that ball even got hiked, and he happened to see the ball on the ground, and before he got it corralled, it was in the Wildcats' hands. So we have the ball, turned them away.
Wildcats got a little break here. Let's see if they can capitalize.
They did that one week ago when the Stanley County Buffaloes looked like they were headed in for a touchdown. The turnover canceled the drive real early. Not sure what happened there. It looked like a whole bunch of commotion in the middle of the line, and the Wildcats lost 2 yards.
Yeah, it was Carter there. Play got blown up early, and he did break away from the first flush of tacklers, but there was 3 more guys waiting for him.
Dean Goodman shuffles in the play from the sideline. It'll be second down and 12 after a loss of 2 on that first down play. Ball's at the 24-yard line after the Wildcats turned them away on a turnover. Counting down inside 1 minute to play here in quarter number 1. 6-0 is your score. After that,
be a timeout.
Timeout called by the Kimball White Lake Wildcats. That'll be first timeout of either team on the game so far. And as long as there's a timeout in the field, we'll take one too. Wildcat trail 6-0. Gregory Gorillas lead. We'll be back after this.
Solutions is in your fields and by your side. We dig in deep to pinpoint what you need, where you need it, when you need it, even when the forecast is unpredictable.
As the weather warms up, so does our time outside. If you've been putting off your next home project, then Elite Renovations in Platte and Mitchell is ready to help. If you're looking to upgrade or update your roof, siding, windows, doors, and decking, they've got you covered. Interior trim, flooring, cabinets, tile, or drywall, they got the crews. Book a free consultation to discuss your options. Visit their website at elitereno-sd.com to get started with your summer project.
Welcome back to the Countryside Vet Clinic Press Box. Give Dr. Joy and her team a call for all of your small and large animal veterinary service and supply needs.
All right. Coming out of the timeout, we're back here at Huda Field in Kimball, South Dakota. We're down to about 33 seconds remaining in quarter number 1 here, and the score is 6-0. Except for that opening touchdown on the kickoff, scoreboard hasn't changed.
Nice job here by Chevy Fees. Wow, look at the effort there, Wayne.
Yep. Yeah, he was down. The ball laid on the ground, but it was after he was down, and he was contacted 5 yards before that. YAC, yards after contact, and that's where Chevy made it pay there. Individual effort changed. Well, actually, it was 12 yards. It was second down at 12, and here we are, third down and 1. So it was an 11-yard gain for Chevy, and most of that on individual effort. Great effort. We're going to be down here inside of, looks to me like it's quarter break. Well, we played one. Shutout for the Gorillas. They're up 6-0, but we will be back for quarter number 2 following this timeout.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell. Locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection and equal opportunity provider.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Welcome back to the Countryside Vet Clinic Press Box. Give Dr. Joy and her team a call for all of your small and...
All right, we are back. Quarter number 2, about ready to begin, and the Wildcats have the ball, and it's on about the 35-yard line. First, third down and 2 yards to go. Big play. There goes Johnny. Here's Johnny. Oh, wow. I didn't like what I saw there, I don't think.
Not sure what that was about.
Johnny Lenz with a great play.
We're about ready to find out.
5, 10, 15, 20, about a 20-yard gain for Johnny Lenz. He carried that tackler for about 5 yards. Obviously, it'll be a first down even after the
dead ball.
Yes, the dead ball foul, the penalty occurred after the play was completed. Did you hear the indication?
I did not.
Face mask.
Face mask.
Whoa,
Okay.
I thought the flag was a little late for face mask.
I did too.
He was up on his feet before we saw the flag. Either way, it's a huge penalty.
Brings the Cats. That was a big play and another fortunate.
Right. Yeah, we've only
event there.
We've played 7 seconds and we've gained about
Here goes
40
Johnny,
yards.
and he's through.
Wide open. Wide open. Great job by the Wildcat line. KWL Wildcat line, give them the credit for that. There was nobody that laid a hand on him.
Yes.
Johnny did what he
honked
does.
his horn on the way through.
He did what he does best. He went it all the way to the scoreboard is where he ran that one. Well, we needed that, Justin Blasius. We really did. That was a long time coming. We went the whole first quarter scoreless, and now here we are with a big extra point conversion. See if we can't come up.
I would look for him to. We're going to put Johnny in the Wildcats.
Well, one setback. Keaton under center. Oh, there you go.
Johnny's sniffing.
There you
He's
go.
got it.
There you go. There you go. Johnny with the Wildcat formation took the snap from center, and once again found his way into the end zone untouched. Wow. That was an exciting 15 seconds. We have a new leader. 8-6. Wildcats over the Gorillas after 15 seconds of quarter number 2. Quarter number 2's been pretty good to us so far. 15 seconds of it.
Funny how changing a few blocking assignments, you could see them making some adjustments there, Wayne, and we'll see if Gregory adjusts or not, but we were able to change a couple schemes there and really open things up on the run game.
If you hearken back, Justin, to about 10 minutes ago when they made a bad snap from center and the quarterback couldn't handle the ball and we took that turnover, that is the biggest play so far tonight.
Yes.
Instead of them going on the scoreboard, we took the ball, and here we are in the end zone, and they're going to receive our kickoff, and that was the biggest play so far in this first half.
You're right, Wayne. Another, as we talked earlier, momentum changer. instead of being down possibly 12 or 14 to zip, we're up 8-6 after a game changer.
And you play different if you play with the lead. In most cases, your attitude and your play calling and everything is a little bit different if you're in control of the scoreboard. Different kind of a kick.
I think the kick came off the side of Keaton's foot there and come out of bounds at about the 45-yard line.
It wasn't intended to be a squib, I don't think.
Don't believe so, and I think they have the option to take the ball at that spot. I'm guessing they will.
Yeah, illegal procedure, kicking the ball out of bounds. But what the results of the penalty are, oh boy, it's going to be close to midfield. About the 47-yard line, right out in front of us here. Gregory Gorillas will have the ball in excellent field position. See if the Gorillas can, the last time they had the ball, they committed a turnover. We'll see if that plays into their play calling here now. Wide, one man left, two right. Roll out right.
Juracek, we got three
a little jab step
Wildcats there in Kaiser's face, and he's pretty big, but he knew that three Wildcats were just a little much for him to try to bull through that, Wayne, and he took the sideline route. And
we had him outnumbered, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah. There was a lot of action there. There was some motion and there was some deception, and they pitched the ball early. It wasn't your typical option play. It was more of a sweep than an option play. Anyway, they lost on the play, loss of about 2 or 3 yards there, and that's about the first time we've been able to tackle for a loss on that sweep. And that's their playmaker, though. If they can get the ball to them, the Kaisers or Juracek, it's a big part of their offense.
Carter Konieczny came out of the game there, hopping on one foot, not sure.
2 men right, man in motion.
They're
pressure,
Kirsch's face.
We need somebody to step up here. Open in the
hit
middle.
a guy wide open in the middle of the field, and
he's got room
trouble.
to run.
Good job by Johnny running him down there, but a big play for the Gorillas, Wayne.
Yep.
They got they
broken field or open field, broken play kind of. They owned the field.
Juracek got pressured and rolled out right, and his receiver did a great job of sitting down in an empty spot in the middle of the field, and knew his quarterback was in trouble and found a spot and started waving to him, and it was a big play.
Connor Kirsch had a lot of pressure on him, but he outran the pressure, and there was nobody in front to contain him on the rollout. So it's 1st and 10 for the Gregory Gorillas. Ball is about the 18, inside the 20-yard line.
There's Weborg. He's stopped. No gain, I would say.
Very short, maybe gain of 1. 2nd down. Yeah, our interior line took care of that. The interior line took care of that.
Really changes the composure of the game in 9-man football when you get inside the 20-yard line, because it obviously becomes 4-down territory, and a lot of teams will commit to taking that 2 to 3 yards and rolling the dice.
Roll out.
Gregory's going to try and do right now, and
hold him down.
Good job by the Wildcat defense there.
Number 42 for the Wildcats there on the solo tackle, Easton Nelson.
Easton, just a sophomore, Wayne.
Big strong arm there, didn't he?
Good looking play out of him there.
No doubt. He was right on top of him, had a hold of him and wouldn't let him go, and basically he did it all himself. Loss of about 4. Yeah, like you mentioned earlier, Justin, it is 4-down territory, no doubt, for them. So they can take half of it, or they can go deep with it, or whatever they think they should, because they know they got another one coming if they don't turn it over. 10 minutes remain in quarter number 2, and here in the first half. He's always rolling out, though, isn't he?
Kaiser.
Big spin. Man, that guy's tough, isn't he?
Tricky play.
Yep. One guy doesn't tackle him.
It's Colt Kaiser.
Yep. One guy doesn't tackle him. He's just that strong.
Kaiser coming from the left side down the line, and Juracek with the.
After a loss on that previous play, it didn't seem to make any difference. They were running up the field.
Essentially a 17-yard run after him. 12-8
is your score with the extra point conversion try coming up. see if the Wildcats can hold them out of the end zone here and deny them the 2-point conversion.
2-point conversion attempt, pass going to be complete, not being able to get to the end zone.
Well defended. Well defended.
Great
there.
defense there, and that's a big play, Wayne, because a touchdown without an extra point, you still take the lead now. And
Johnny Lenz had him right there. Let him catch the ball, but he was far enough out of the end zone where he could move him away from the goal line, and that's what made the difference in that play. But their quarterback does a lot of rolling, doesn't he?
He does.
He's
pretty handy.
Pocket. We got a break here, and my engineer says we need to take some commercial timeout, so we will be back after this.
Hey fans, whether you're cheering from the stands or gearing up for your next big game, you've got a lot to protect, like your home, car, and your health. At Cromer Agency, we're here for all your insurance needs. Need coverage for your ride, your home, or your adventures on the road? We've got you covered. And when it comes to health and life insurance, our team is here to ensure you get the best care and support. Call our licensed insurance agents at Washington Springs, Plankinton, or White Lake for a quote today. We're ready to help protect what matters
Back
most.
to the Countryside Vet Clinic press box. Give Dr. Joy and her team a call for all of your small and large animal veterinary service and supply needs.
Thank you to our generous and loyal sponsors for their support of our telecast tonight, or our broadcast, or our online presentation. We're here at Kimball, South Dakota, and Wayne Haynes alongside Justin Blasius, Darby Deffenbaugh, our engineer, and Sarah Deffenbaugh with the camera. Gorillas are set to kick off to the Wildcats after scoring a touchdown but being denied the extra point. So we will see how we can respond.
Carter found a gap.
There it comes. Hang on to the ball, Carter. Good job. Out over the 40-yard line. Nice return there. Good quickness for Carter. He was just a little ways from tearing through a tackle and keeping on going. If he could have got through that seam there, but either way, it was a nice, almost a 25-yard return kickoff for Carter Konechny. So the Wildcats take over nose of the football right at the 40-yard line. 9 minutes and 22 seconds here in quarter number 2. Your score 12-8 in favor of the Gorillas. Wildcats have been playing from behind most of the night. They had a short lead there a while ago, and then the Gorillas punched it in the end zone. That line opened them up right back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Not much there for Johnny.
Nope. They sold out to stop the run there, Justin. They had their down linemen and they had their linebackers rolled up into the gaps, and no place for us to go on that one.
Gregory is really stacking the box
at this point.
Yep. When they've been stepping up, they are obviously splitting a man out wide with Dane Goodman, but
yep.
Quick pass over to the right, going to be complete.
Dane Goodman. Yep. Well, that was a nice game. Nice game. He looked like he could have been a little deeper on that route. He had a lot of room between him and the defender there, but we'll take the play either way. It's about a 5-yard pickup. It'll be 3rd down and 4. First down marker right at the 50-yard line, right at midfield for the Wildcats to move the chains. So we'll see. 8 minutes in half number 1 remain. 12-8 your score. Gregory grows with the lead. Keaton Christensen under center. Johnny Lenz in the backfield. One man wide right.
Wildcat here with Johnny again.
There you go.
He takes a handoff to Dane Goodman.
Got close, didn't he?
He did. He's
Decision
about a yard
time.
short.
Decision time. Yep. We're going to decide whether we need to pick up this yard or punt the ball. It'll be 4th down and 1. Ball just shy of midfield. We may, obviously this is our 3rd time tonight going for it in 4th down, Justin. We went for it 2 times in our back earlier. And I don't think we didn't succeed those other 2 times either, did we?
I was wondering about a hard count here, but I doubt it with Johnny in.
Yeah.
Johnny's gone.
You know, we've said that before, Justin. After you get through that front layer of defense, you're all alone. What a run for Johnny Lenz. There was nobody home after that first line of defense.
Absolutely.
50-yard touchdown run. Actually, it was 51. It was at the 49.
Excellent setup, and to run out of the Wildcat there, I wondered if we would try to take the hard count and try and get 5 yards, but we had to figure that probably wasn't going to happen with Johnny calling the cadence and the line not being used to that. That's probably not something you'd call unless you were in dire straits, but this worked out much better, Wayne.
Yeah, first time, those first 2 times on 4th down, we didn't succeed. This time we pretty much succeeded overwhelmingly, clear to the end zone. Well, we got a new leader again, Justin, 14-12. We'll see if we can get this extra 2-point conversion.
Sweet right, Chevy's looking to go in.
Contact, it is good. Back-to-back 2-point conversions gives the Wildcats a 4-point lead. It's 16-12, 7 minutes left here in quarter number 2 from Huda Field in Kimball, South Dakota. We'll be back with more after this.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that's someone special. And through it all, your local Farmers Union insurance agent was there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. More choices, great rates, local agents.
For more information on how Farmers Union Insurance can help you, contact Zach and David in Mitchell.
Welcome back to the Countryside Vet Clinic Press Box. Give Dr. Joy and her team a call for all of your small and large animal veterinary service and supply needs.
Well, we saw it again. Johnny Lenz, he's got 2 speeds, Justin Blazes. Here he comes, and there he goes. After those first 2 steps, he's about full speed, and nobody could touch him after that, and it made the score 16-12 after the 2-point conversion. The Wildcats will kick off, and last time we kicked off, it didn't look so good. Maybe we can get along a little better tonight. They took over the ball just shy of midfield after the last kick, and
trying to make sure that they don't give up a big return here. A big play now is a big thing.
They're having trouble getting it picked up for now. There you go. There you go.
Good defense there.
Number 22 on the tackle for the Wildcats, Gavin Rendell.
Yes, good job there by Gavin, the sophomore.
Filling his lane, getting down there and making a sure solo tackle. Well, the Gorillas obviously are starting way back farther than they did the last time, about 30 yards deeper than they did the last time they had possession. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Gorillas, and we're just inside 7 minutes remaining in quarter number 2 here from Fred Huda Field on a perfect night for football. Stands are full of people, and the temperature is perfect. There's no wind, and it's Friday Night Lights here from Huda Field. Gorillas ball. 2 men in the backfield beside the quarterback. Like a little hard count.
There's Kaiser off to the left side, and
they do a nice job of faking, don't they?
They do.
They really do. They carry out their fakes, and the defense obviously did a good job of containing him, giving him a couple yards.
Did a good job. He did a good job of knocking Chevy down there, but Chevy had a few buddies getting tracked down there, and Kaiser is obviously very physical, and it takes more than one guy to come up and knock him down for a loss.
Second down and 7. Ball's at about the 30-yard line. Their own 30-yard line. Another low snap. Wow.
Good defense there. Kiner Kirsch
playing
the wood, Wayne.
Justin, he'll do that 3 or 4 times a game. It's almost as if he's in the huddle. And, of course, he's a linebacker or whatever, and he'll shoot, play the blitz. What a perfect time for him to be in the hole there. For Kiner Kirsch, that's got to be fun to see that guy get the ball, and you're waiting for him to.
The guy you're teed up on is taking the ball.
Yes. Yeah, like
fun spot for a big kid like Kiner to be in.
Yeah, and repeatedly he'll do that. Let's hope he can get a couple more of them yet tonight. Here it'll be a 3rd down now, 3rd and 10.
Dalton Deffenbaugh limped off there off the field.
Good pressure.
They're gonna look deep here. Juracek's got Kaiser open, but overthrew him just a little bit.
Kaiser actually slowed up on his route. He looked back at the quarterback, and then about that time he decided to take off again, and the ball was over his head, but he definitely had a step on his defender. Well, it'll be 4th down, Justin. We dodged one there. There was too much after that initial penetration on the quarterback pressure. There was nobody out there. When he rolled out, he rolled away from the pressure, and he was all alone there. It looked like he could have kept the ball and even ran it if he wanted.
It did, and I think Kaiser felt that he was in a little trouble, and that's when he
Yes.
Kind of slowed that route a little bit and ended up being.
Well, they're going to punt it here, at least formation. Punt formation. We got Chevy back here just at about the inside the 41-yard line. A little high on the snap. Gets it away.
Right to Chevy, and he's
There he
going to go to
goes.
work, and he's
sidesteps. Is there a flag on the field?
No, it's white,
Marker.
I believe, Wayne. Chevy's loose.
Still running.
There was a flag on the far side, though, Wayne. Maybe that's what you were looking at.
What an effort by Chevy Fees. He caught it on the run, and he headed upfield, and he turned back against the grain. He ended up running past a lot of would-be tacklers. There was a marker right at midfield. That marked where he received the ball. And then, of course, up here on the sideline, over in front of the Gregory Gorilla's bench, there was a penalty flag.
Looking for the white cap here to give us a signal.
The umpire is going to tell us what happened. Well, whatever it was pretty painful. Instead of a touchdown, we're going to have it way back on our own, just across midfield. Obviously, it was a blocking infraction, I would assume. 48-yard line.
Looks like it's about 15 yards back from where they threw the flag, so it must have been, Wayne. He's got Dane Goodman open.
Well,
hits him.
Comebacker goes out there and he plants and turns and comes back for the ball. It'd be a lot easier if Keaton wouldn't throw that quite so high.
Would have been. He did do a good job rifling it out there. And sometimes that quicker throw you give your receiver a little more time to react to the defense if you rifle the ball to him. And
absolutely,
it was a good gain of 4 yards, and we're on the right side of the 50-yard line, Wayne.
Timing route, ball possession type of pass play, and whatever we can do to pick up 4 yards is what we want to keep doing. Second down.
Carter's going to take it up through
there you go, Carter.
4-hole there.
He's a strong boy, too. Spun around, kept moving, got up for about a 3-yard gain, 2 for sure. Yep, third down. Well, we're getting close to that 4-down territory again. We went for it on 3 occasions. We went for it on 4th down. One of them ended up with a touchdown. Maybe we can get a first down on 3rd down instead of having to go for 4th down here. Inside 4 minutes, 3:51, 16-12. Johnny's back by himself there again, Justin. Last time it was a touchdown, he was back there.
There's Johnny.
Well, he got what he needed for the first down. Maybe we can keep possession and run the clock out and score with no time left.
Very patient there, Wayne.
Yes.
Today's day and age, they teach these running backs, quarterbacks, whatever it may be, running through the line is to be patient through or slow to and quick through the hole. And you could really see Johnny doing that, reading the spot where he had the gap to make the first down.
On the previous play, he went right through that middle. This time, the middle wasn't there. He had to jab step and move lateral to get around the corner, and that's what paid him the first down, wages for the first down by, there you go. Dane Goodman. Wow, that was a timing route that worked nicely.
Really good.
Keaton really picked that ball right where he needed to on that one.
Accuracy looks really good tonight.
He threw that ball about 20 yards for a 10-yard gain. He lateral over there, but that was perfect play at this time for the, and you know what'll happen, Justin, sooner or later that defender is going to step up there and play tighter, and then there'll be room over the top.
That's right.
They'll bait him to go over the top, but at this point we'll just keep the clock running and we'll just keep possession and we'll score with no time left, hopefully, if everything works as we would like to see it. First down again, 1st and 10. Moving the ball upfield. This drive started at about the 49-yard line. 49-yard line of the Gregory Gorillas. That's the way we started the game, isn't it, Justin?
Doing a good job controlling the clock here, Wayne, and positive yards and controlling the clock.
That's the way we started the game with 5 yards in a cloud of dust. Good safe ball possession, clock control. Inside, getting down to 2 minutes. Chevy Fees bringing into play. Carter Kanichi's coming out. I anticipate that we'll probably run the ball on this occasion.
If you can, you know how, Wayne, when you can get to this point in the game and start imposing your will, it's not only physically tough on your opponent, but mentally when they're already a score down. We'll see how that goes.
And especially if you're in the line where you know you can move your man, that's when it makes a difference too. Although that play there wasn't quite the way we drawed it up.
No.
We handed it off to Chevy, and the defense was waiting for him before he even got the ball put away. There was one or two guys waiting for him, so we're going to have a little further to go. Looks like a timeout on the field. Looked like anyway, there's a timeout here with 1 minute and 34 seconds remaining, so we'll be back after this. Kimball White Lake, Wildcat Live Ticket.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family-owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years' experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Generational success means different things to different people. But to us, it means seeing my daughter follow in my footsteps, keeping the farm in the family, just getting to do this every day. We're Agtegra Cooperative, and we're generationally successful.
Back to the Countryside Vet Clinic press box. Give Dr. Joy and her team a call for all of your small and large animal veterinary service.
All right, after Kimball White Lake calls their second time out of the first half, it'll be third down and long. And here we go, Johnny. Well, he got some of it.
He did.
Got some of it. Johnny lands over the right side, and solo tackle there. He carried him for a ways, but it's going to be obviously a fourth down play again for the fourth time in this half. We're going for it on fourth down. I don't think we've punted yet this half. I think there's no such thing as a punting down for. We're down inside, down to 1 minute to play.
I wondered if Gregory would take a timeout here, Wayne, and they're not going to. They're not going to take the chance that we might convert on this and have extra time to score a touchdown. So
looks like we're taking plenty of time here. We may end up calling timeout again. That'll be our final if we do. Yeah. And that's what happens. The Wildcats do call their final timeout of the first half. And 16-12, Wildcats with a 4-point lead. There you have the ball at fourth down and about 7. What do you think, Darb? Wildcats next game will be Thursday night. They play up at the Huron Tiger Stadium at Huron on a Thursday night. They play the Woolsey Wessington Warbirds for their final regular season game of the year, and an unusual Thursday night contest, but that's fine. They get the final home game is tonight, unless there happened to be a playoff matchup that we could host a game, which would be definitely our goal. We can somehow or another pick up enough points or enough credits to end up.
A win tonight would really spin the playoff picture in our favor, and hopefully with a potential win against Woolsey Wessington and Huron, and their program has been strong for so long. Wayne, they're down this year, and Wildcats would expect to go up there and get a win, but they got to get this one first.
That's the one we're after, is the one here tonight. That's the most important game right now. Is the fourth down. Keaton Christensen back to pass.
Keaton.
Oh no. That was a nice defensive play by number 22 for the Gorillas. That was Landon Kaiser. He basically just wrestled the ball away. 36 seconds left.
Did a good job, but Keaton did a good job there of coming over. He didn't make the play, but he slowed him down enough to get some teammates there and get him run out of bounds. That
the pass was just a little bit behind him, and the defender had a chance to come in. And if it had been out front a little farther, we might have had a chance to get our first down. But in the meantime, we need to hold them out of the end zone here for 36 seconds to maintain our 4-point halftime advantage here. If we can, and they do have 3 timeouts left. Gregory Gorillas have 3 timeouts left on the board, so I'm anticipating that they're probably going to use them. We have our defenders back, playing free safety back there. There's that hook and ladder.
And there's a fumble. We got the ball back.
That's a fact now. Yep, the lateral went astray. He had the ball caught, and he lateraled it, and it got away from the receiver on the lateral.
Chevy playing to the whistle there and blew that play up, and Johnny on the spot there to cover that fumble, Wayne.
I saw that play a week ago. Stanley County Buffaloes did that play, and that was their first score of the night, and they ran it to perfection.
They did.
Here, this play, the timing was off just a little bit, and I think the defender had caused the timing to be off. In the meantime, we ended up with possession of the ball on a big stop to guarantee our halftime lead if we can contain possession here the rest of the 30 seconds that remain on the scoreboard. We'll see how aggressive we are. I'm looking forward to us going to the end zone here.
Chevy's got a good feel for the game. He had that hook and ladder sniffed out.
He saw that coming.
He blew that up, because he knew it was coming, and Keaton's going to get wrapped up.
Saw that coming. Yeah, it looks like maybe we're going to go to half with this score. I thought maybe we would probably try to go over the top and put something toward the end zone, but we lost 3 yards on the play. I think we were just satisfied to, that's what we're doing.
We are going to spike it.
Yep. We've got a third down play coming up here now. Down marker's off, but it is coming third down.
Another shot here.
There they are.
No timeouts, 13 seconds to go in the half.
Well, we'll see what the offense wants to do here now, but that last play obviously looked like Keaton was just going to keep it, and there was nobody there to help him out on the block at the end of it.
That's why it surprised me that we actually spiked the ball there and didn't.
Me too.
It looked like we were somewhat forfeiting the rest of the half there and changing our mind, apparently.
Content to let the clock expire, but the spiking stopped the clock. Now there's a timeout by the Gregory Gorillas.
They let us set up and see what we were going to line up in, and now they're going to take a timeout and adjust.
So that'll give a little chess match here. They get a chance to adjust. Been an entertaining game, Justin. The lead has switched hands 2 times, back and forth. They took a lead. We responded and got the lead. We gave it up, and now they're here we are, back and forth. And the fans have been treated to a pretty well-played game. There hasn't been a lot of, I know last week we played that second quarter, and I know it took 45 or 50 minutes with the penalties and the scores and the timeouts, and it just seemed like that second quarter went on until about 9 o'clock. And tonight, it's been a pretty much fast-moving, entertaining affair.
I'll be interested to see the stats when this is all over, Wayne. Pretty competitive game. Here we have to remember that Gregory returned the opening kickoff and took a 6-0 lead, and has only scored one time since. And
take that off the board. Yeah,
take that off the board, and it's a little bit different game. And we're not saying they couldn't have scored on that first possession if they wouldn't have done it, but it did change the game.
Yeah, right. Our defense has played pretty well.
Set a tone for the game.
Since that. All right, here we are. Looked like we had a flat. Look, somebody's over there waiting for him, don't they? I don't see what's the official going to call there. Looked
2
like
seconds.
Second down. So he was not down when he fumbled, obviously. I thought maybe he was in the grass or on the ground when he fumbled, but the fumble goes out of bounds harmlessly. Possession remains with the Wild. 2 seconds left. So, is it fourth down?
It is fourth down.
Yes, it is.
We'll see if they want to look downfield and try not to throw something dangerous on the flat where it could get picked off and returned or something.
That's what I thought they were going to do the last time, get it downfield and maybe get a penalty or maybe make a completion. Here we go. Now we're downfield. Hang on to, well, our half expires, Justin. It's 16 for the Wildcats, 12 for the Gorillas. We're at halftime from Hooterfield here in Kimball, South Dakota. Final home game of the year on Parents' Night for the Kimball White Lake Wildcats. We will be back with halftime and the second half after this.
That's who we are. Agtegra Cooperative.
Overreg Repair has been proudly serving the Kimball area since 1985, offering services for cars, light trucks, semi-tractors and trailers, ATVs, side-by-sides, and any small engine power equipment. They also provide roadside assistance to Kimball and the surrounding area. Stop by their showroom and check out their stock of Gravely zero-turn lawnmowers and side-by-sides. Any business can claim to be the best, but Overreg Repair would rather have their work and loyal customers speak for them. Overreg Repair, hometown repair from people who care.
I should be saying something. I should be telling the dog joke.
Here. Okay.
Where'd my straight pad go?
Dakota Pro Air is a locally family-owned business that has been taking care of farmers' aerial needs since 2020. With locations in Letcher and Miller, Dakota Pro Air is able to provide service to a large area. Ground conditions too wet, or just don't want those sprayer tracks in your field? Give Dakota Pro Air a call for all your chemical and fertilizer application needs at 605-248-2314.
There are places where people truly value relationships, where distance is measured in acres, and all roads lead to families on one mission: to provide for their loved ones, their community, and the world. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Rocky Neuenhouse at Corsica, Platte, Mitchell, or Huron today.
Hopkins Plumbing in Chamberlain is more than your full-service plumbing professional. They offer heating and cooling solutions from Rood and Coleman. And don't think they forgot about our furry friends, livestock and horses, who need access to clean water too. They're a premier dealer of Ritchie water tanks. Call them today to take care of all your water needs, inside and out. Hopkins Plumbing of Chamberlain is a proud sponsor of local sports and activities on Live Ticket TV.
When it comes to advertising, reaching the right market while giving back to the school is just plain right. If you're looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Heath Nimke today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Broken down on the road? Trust Caleb Service and Repair, your go-to heavy-duty service provider in Kimball. They're available 24/7 for fast, reliable on-site repairs, from truck and trailer service to towing, DOT inspections, and more. With expert technicians and a commitment to quality and customer satisfaction, they'll keep you rolling and minimize your downtime. Call Caleb Service and Repair today, because when the job can't wait, neither do they.
CoreCares helps individuals stay at home by offering caregiving, nursing, and medical alert systems in over 55 communities in South Dakota. Specializing in tasks like bathing, meal prep, and medication setups, our well-trained staff delivers exceptional care. We invest in our team through customized training and comprehensive benefits. To learn more about job opportunities or services, visit our website at corecares.com. CoreCares, proudly serving our community.
Farmers and Merchant State Bank of Blankenton and White Lake has proudly served this area for over 100 years and takes great pride in being part of such wonderful communities. We are locally owned and strive to deliver the best service to all of our customers. Please consider us for all your banking needs. Farmers and Merchant State Bank, personal service, professional solutions. Locations in Blankenton and White Lake. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at Farmco, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know Farmco, locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. Farmco, feeding your future.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Fort Randall Federal Credit Union is here for you across Southeast and Central South Dakota. As a member of your credit union, you can take advantage of many ways to manage your money. They offer many different accounts to help suit your needs with your savings, Nobody likes wasting money on high interest rates, and neither do they. At Fort Randall FCU, they have all types of loans available to help you manage your finances. With locations in Wagner and Platte, Fort Randall FCU is ready for any needs you may have.
Welcome to Bowie Foods at Al's Oasis Plaza. My great-grandfather, Gus Bowie, opened the first store in 1905. I'm R.F. Bowie, the president of Bowie Foods. We aren't your typical store. You'll find everything you need for your family. You'll save money, and I promise you're going to enjoy your grocery shopping experience. We carry a lot of locally produced products and some things you just aren't going to find anywhere else. South Dakota owned, family owned, Bowie Foods.
Agrimax and West River Ag have been in the winter area for a combined total of 9 years. We offer top-of-the-line services and inputs such as chemical, seed, fertilizer application, spraying, and agronomy services with a certified crop advisor on staff. We are a full-service business that is locally owned and operated. We look forward to continuing service to the ag community and cannot wait to help you with all your agricultural needs. Agrimax, shaping the future of ag.
Honesty. We try to be honest about everything, and if there's a problem, we try to fix it. We've kept the family name going for 75 years. I think that's something to be very proud of. I'm Mike Weeman from Weeman Land and Auction out of Marion, South Dakota. And my middle name is Earl. I'm named after my grandfather. And being an auctioneer isn't all about how fast you are or how good your chant is. It's how the people appreciate your name and accept your name. He told me that once. So that's a one that I hold pretty close. He'd be proud, I think.
Countryside Veterinary Clinic Incorporated, your local large and small animal veterinary hospital and supplier, offering a large variety of animal services, equipped with a haul-in facility to perform services needed for large animals, chute side on the farm to cover your ultrasound and processing cattle needs, also offering small animal services from wellness exams to surgical needs, fully stocked with cattle antibiotics, vaccines, and general supplies to get the job done. Dr. Joy has been your local veterinarian servicing the area since 2008. Give her and her team a call today.
Platte Health Center of Vera, along with our affiliated primary care clinics located in Platte, Geddes, and White Lake, provide you and your family with comprehensive health care and access to extensive medical specialties. Platte Health Center provides services including 24-hour emergency services, wellness visits and physicals, telemedicine, and more. Find more on our clinic hours on our website. Trust Platte Health Center doctors and nurses to take care of you and your family.
A challenge is not something to shy from. It's a chance to step up your game, and meet change head on. A call to get your hands dirty and your data clean. A new reason to refocus, reinvigorate, and refine your efforts. With every new challenge comes a choice. Back down or rise to it. The enhanced Channel Seed brand. Rise to the challenge.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
When you're busy taking in all the area's school activities, remember you'll find one stop with more to offer. You guessed it, the West 40 Food and Fuel in Owatonna. We have what you want right at I-90 exit 260, including Arby's for quality, quick food options. You'll like our large selection of beverages and snacks in our West 40 C-Store. We are proud to support our area young people, educators, and parents who make our schools great. Go Kimball White Lake Wildcats from your fans at the West 40 Food and Fuel in Owatonna.
Check out Iverson Auto in Mitchell or Huron for great deals and top-notch service. Iverson Auto has it all. From the knowledgeable sales...
Back to the Countryside Vet Clinic press box. Give Dr. Joy and her team a call for all of your small and large animal veterinary service and supply needs.
All right, welcome back. We're winding down on our halftime activities here with about 25 seconds here before we begin quarter number 3 from Huda Field here in Kimball on the final home game of the year on Parents' Night here. We've been, Justin Blazes alongside, we've been treated to a good game. We've been back and forth. Gregory has shocked us with a kickoff return to open the scoring with 15 seconds opened in the first quarter and went out front 6-0. Since that time, they've been able to score 6 more points, but as the clock expires here on our halftime activities. But I was just catching up on some stats over here, and Johnny Lenz, number 7, has run the ball 10 times for 135 yards. So that, do the math on that one, 13.5 yards a carry. In number 5, Keaton Christensen, he's completed for 42 yards. He's 5 for 11. 42 yards. The Wildcats has 201 yards total offense, 201 in the first half, and on the other side of the ball, the Gregory Gorillas have run the ball 9 times for -1 yard. In the meantime, they have a total of 111 yards, and the Wildcats have 201 yards, so there's 90 yards more on the Wildcats side of the ledger, and so basically they're 6 for 7
little
passing.
Pooch kick. Joseph Skuzak falls down on it, Wayne, there.
We're underway in the third quarter here from Huda Field, but the Gregory Gorillas have had success throwing the ball to the flat or in screen passes or getting the ball to the big play receivers by the pass. And basically
getting some yards after catch is exactly what you said earlier, Wayne, and that's exactly what they've done.
So if I think if the Wildcats can contain that passing play, because basically the Gorillas have not been able to run the ball. So here we go. Wildcats ball, 1st and 10 here to open up the second half from Huda Field here, and second half of a well-played, fun contest, entertaining. If you're watching in the stands,
that ball come loose.
Looked like it. The Wildcats are pointing that they retain possession. So let's hope when they unpile, that's the case. They're always jerking on the ball, though, aren't they? Those
they
Gorillas.
are.
They're Gorillas.
Sometimes, Wayne, the worst thing you can do is try to do too much. The run was over there.
Yep.
Go down.
Yep.
You have 4 guys on you. Go down.
Wrap that ball up and hug it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And let the flow take over, because you're done running. Your run is over. But anyway, we gained about 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7 here. And ball just shy of the 40-yard line. And, well, actually, about 2 yards shy of the 40-yard line.
Getting a lot of Johnny here, Wayne. Johnny, hang on to that ball. They're going to punch it out from behind. That was really good.
That was. It was a track meet, wasn't it? It was a track meet, and Johnny, by the way, he had 135 yards on 7 carries in the first half. So we're adding to that.
Yes,
we're adding to that.
Really good run by Johnny there, and his, the vision and him seeing the hole there. He's doing a great job tonight, and just keeps continuing to mature as a senior here. I was watching him play in defense there. Really good leadership there, and just stepping up when they need him here.
40 more yards. That brings him up to about 170 on the night. Looked like we got Chevy Fees here looking for a hole. Once again, as you struggle for more yards, they're hooking at the ball. Looked like we gained a few on the play there, Justin. There, it's on the far side of the field, and it was a nice gain for Chevy. Looked like he got about half of it. He got 4 at least, so it'll be 2nd down. We're definitely in 4-down territory again, and we were just talking at halftime. I think we went for the first down on 4 occasions on 4th down that first half, and we didn't even use our punter. Every time we had the ball, we went on 4th down, and it paid dividends on 1 occasion with the touchdown. So here we go. We're on second and about 6.
Becomes so important.
Good cut. Good cut, Chevy Fees.
What a nice
Chevy
move.
What a great move. Great move. Touchdown, Chevy Fees. Excellent.
Chevy looked like he had a 454 under the jersey there, I think, Wayne. I thought he was done for a couple times there. 5-6 yards short of the goal line. And
as soon as he took that handoff, Justin, he made that jab step. After that first guy missed, then he had the field in front of him, and he could work on the next layer, and he just kept fighting, and he ended up in the end zone right at the goal line, inside the goal line for a touchdown for our number 34, Chevy Fees. After coming off that great game last week where he had 3 or 4 touchdowns, and he led the team, and, of course, between him and Johnny, you can plan on them.
and tried to get a toss to Dalton there. We got a little pressure, Wayne, on Keaton there, and he couldn't quite get set up to throw the ball, and Dalton didn't have time to get open. And
we had two receivers in the area, and if he could have gotten that over the defender, there was a guy waiting behind him there, and that would have been a 2-point conversion when we needed it.
Colt Kaiser stepped in front of the ball there.
All right. We'll, after the score came, 10-point advantage for the Wildcats, 22-12 here. We'll be back with more after this.
Teams to the experienced parts and service teams, plus the best detail shop in the region. Iverson Auto, 77 plus years in our community, locally owned and operated. We have always been here and always will be. Stop in for your next new or used ride, or use one of our professional services at Iverson Auto in Mitchell and Huron, or browse our inventory online anytime at iversonauto.com.
Welcome back to the Countryside Vet Clinic Press Box. Give Dr. Joy and her team a call for all of your small and large animal veterinary service and supply needs.
And we are back. A great run. Chivy Fees on about 22-yard touchdown run there gives the advantage to the Wildcats, 22-12, and we've only played 2 minutes of the third quarter, and we'll see how the Gorillas come out here with their first possession of the second half. And like I say, we learned that most of their yards came after completions on the short pass plays. Squibber bouncing high. There you go. Was that number 9 on the tackle?
Joseph Skuzak there, I think.
Yep, I think so. Had tripped him up with basically no return, at least a very short one. 35-yard line, nose of the football, right at the 35-yard line of the Wildcats, or the Gorillas, and it'll be their first possession of the third quarter. 10 minutes here on the clock. See how if they continue their short passing game, and
Kaiser does a flare in the left flat, and right. Keaton playing center field, Wayne.
Got room to run. Boy, they're swatting at the ball, aren't they?
Not away, Keaton.
Swatting at the ball. There's a flag there. What happened at that? Obviously, the possession has transferred to the Wildcats. He was waiting for that, wasn't he? He could have been more. Keaton Christensen was open.
he was. He did a good job of playing Willie Mays there, and you talked about it earlier, Wayne, the mentality you have when you play from behind. We rattled Gregory scoring there a little bit, and get them in a position where they feel like they have to make a quick strike, and that's when things sometimes can go wrong, and that's exactly what happened. Got some pressure on the quarterback, and good coverage downfield, and he threw it anyway.
You feel a sense of desperation, and obviously that your discretion goes away, and all of a sudden the play doesn't go well. We got a tight formation at the line, and that looked like Johnny on a short run. It was the first and goal, by the way. First and goal about the 5-yard line. He got portion of it. Looked like we had our short yardage formation, obviously. Clock continued to run. 9:30. That's a score here, Justin, would be huge. Except for that first opening kickoff return, the Gorillas have only been able to score 6 points. They scored with 15 seconds gone, and then since that time they've been able to score 6 points. So points have been hard to come by for them, and if we could add this up here, maybe get a couple possessions. We've already got a 2-possession lead. If we could turn that into a 3-possession lead, that would really make it a lot of difference.
There's Carter. He's going to stroll on in for a touchdown.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Well, Carter Konechny, nice job, young fella. He's one of our super sophomores. Plays both ways. He plays offense and defense. He earned a touchdown on that pitch. Once again, they plugged up the middle, and there was a one-on-one on the wing or on the outside there, and Carter obviously powered his way into the end zone after that. So 28-12 is the score. We're going to try to add that up and make it a 30-12 lead with an extra point here. We'll see what the Wildcats can do. Last time they tried for a pass play. Looked like we got Dane Goodman at the bottom of the
field here, and Johnny's going to make a toss there, and what a toss.
All right, Johnny. He threw a 2-point conversion. Mr. Do-It-All.
Right, reminds me of the movie, Wayne. Johnny Be Good.
Mr. Do-It-All. Johnny Lenz with the 2-point conversion pass. And the score looked good if you're a Wildcat fan, huh? It's a good night to be a Wildcat. 30-12 is the score. 9 minutes left in quarter number 3. We will be back. Huh? Okay, if you wish. We obviously, if we can continue with our lead tonight. Have you got the graph? There you go. All right. Good job, girls. My production executive we found some stats that are basically the playoff picture. And at this point, the Gregory Gorillas are in eighth position. They're tied for 8th. So with a 4-2 record, and of course our record is 3-3. So if we can put another win on our column, we'll be 4-3 as well. But we're currently at the 13th position in the playoff. Now, before we go too far, there's 16 teams make the playoffs. And this graph shows all 16 of the teams, and we're in 13th position right now. So with our win tonight, and if we can go up to on Thursday night next week to Huron and pick up another win, that'll give us a 3-game win streak, and that'll put us up where we want to be, and maybe vie for a home playoff game. At the beginning of the year, everybody wants to make the playoffs, and then of course after that they want to get a home playoff game. So here we are. We're looking for our playoff picture to obviously develop. Wow, those guys are quick and shifty, aren't they, Justin?
They are. Good thing Keaton was paying attention there and slowing their business down.
But anyway, at the present time, we're in the top 16, so we're in the playoffs. But our chances of getting in a home game hinge on our win tonight and the win on Thursday against Woolsey Wessington. And this same Gregory team has to go play Parkston, which is not an enviable position to have, because that Parkston team is on a roll and they are solid. So maybe we can leapfrog a couple teams and end up in the top 8 and have a home team. All right, enough of that for now. We'll get back to the game. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Gorillas right across midfield at about the 49-yard line of the Wildcats. 1st and 10. 30-12. 3 possession advantage. Dropped it. He did have it, though, didn't he?
He did.
He did have it.
Dane did a good enough job of badgering him long enough that he didn't give him a clean catch.
Colt Kaiser, that's right. That ball hung up, and basically it was basically a jump ball. It was the offensive defense, and Colt Kaiser happened to come up with it, but his 6'6" frame gave him the advantage, but he wasn't able to put it away. Fortunate for the Wildcat that got away. They would have had the ball inside the 10-yard line there if they could have put that one away. So it'll be 2nd down and 10.
They're gonna load that side up again, Wayne, and they're gonna put their 6'6" Colt Kaiser in the slot there, and Vincent Lenz is giving him some trouble, and Dalton Deffenbaugh making a good play out there in the flat and
showing quickness for the big fella.
He sure was.
Yeah, well,
brings down Bo Brozick.
It's senior night. He's showing off for his home team here tonight. Anyway, that's one of those plays where it was basically a running play, but they distributed the ball with a pass. That's what they did. We've been able to stifle their run. They had a negative 1 yard running in the first half.
You have to hand it to Juracek. He's pretty agile there, and I think that was him throwing the ball the last time, and able to avoid the sack and
no snap.
Bad snap.
Oh, wow.
Good defense there, good coverage. Keaton cut in front of the ball, Wayne, there, and went for the interception. Chevy was waiting for the clean interception. Keaton tipped it just a little bit, and nobody got it, but good defense nonetheless.
There was triple coverage. There was 1 receiver and 3 defenders, and there you go again, Justin. That's one of them deals where the quarterback was under pressure. He wasn't comfortable. He threw it up, and it turned into a possible turnover. Fortunate for the Gorillas that they still have possession of the ball. 4th down here, Justin. We've held them the first 3 downs with 2 yard gain, so we'll see what happens here on 4th. Obviously, with the 3 possession advantage for the Wildcats, are going to go for it on 4th down.
Juracek's going to look to Kaiser, and
wow.
Good defense there by Dane Goodman.
Great hit.
Yep.
Legal hit. He just waited for him to catch it, and he busted him. And wow, what a hit that was.
12 on 12 there, Wayne, and really blew the pass up. And I think that if he makes that catch there, they were pretty close to converting there the first down.
They were right at the marker. Yes, they were. In fact, Justin, that was 2 plays during that possession that Colt Kaiser had his hands on the ball and wasn't able to hold either one. He's an imposing figure with his 6-foot size, and he's had his hands on the ball on 2 plays that possession. Fortunately for the Wildcats, they end up with possession after the turnover on downs, and Gregory Gorilla's called timeout. That was a good possession for the defense. In the meantime, 7:47 remain in the third quarter. We will be back with more from Huda Field on KWL Wildcat Live.
Midstate Communications is a proud supporter of area athletics, education, and extracurricular activities. With Midstate's 100% fiber optic network, they are gig certified and offer the latest in technology, including a Wi-Fi 6 router. Midstate provides the highest quality services at the most affordable rate, all over the region's fastest and most reliable network. Whether it be voice, video, or internet, Midstate Communications has you covered. Call 778-6221 or go to midstatesd.net and see how they can connect you to the world.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Welcome to Michelle's Market, your friendly neighborhood grocery store where every aisle is filled with fresh produce, local goodies, and the warmth of a small town vibe. Michelle's Market serves up the best certified Angus beef, and how can you not remember?
Back to the Countryside Vet Clinic press box. Give Dr. Joy and her team a call for all of your small and large animal veterinary service and supply needs.
We are back. Wildcats ball, 1st and 10, just across midfield on that carry.
Johnny still grinding, Wayne.
Johnny's having a good night. He's up to 170 yards already. He had 135 at half on 7 carries, or on 10 carries, so that gives him 13 yards a carry, and he's added on to that with a big run there to get him down to the goal line. This third quarter, Justin, has been the Wildcats have been imposing their will. Offense, and then, of course, they went 4 and out on defense there on the Gorilla's first possession. So hopefully we can continue to wind the clock and run the ball. And
absolutely. And work on them physically and mentally, right, Wayne?
I hear you. There was a little encroachment on the defense there. I could see that. I'm looking right down the line, and I don't know if it was a hard count or they're an anxious lineman, but it makes it a little easier there. 2nd down and 1. This is one of those plays, Justin, where you could dump it to the end zone and see what happens, because you got another shot to get that extra yard.
On the right side of the 50-yard line, absolutely on top of it, Wayne.
Yep, absolutely. 2 men back. Looked like wasn't much going on there, was there?
Johnny ran right into Kaiser, and
he was waiting for him, wasn't he?
I think he got the first down or really close.
I believe it did. They're eyeing it. They're eyeing it. Well, I guess
they're not giving it.
Nope. It'll be 3rd down. Well, we got 2 more shots to.
3rd down and short.
We got 2 more shots to get about 2 feet. So we'll see what happens here. Keaton's under center. Yep. Pitch back. There we go. Carter Konechny.
Take the angle.
Carter Konechny, did he get there? If he didn't, he got very close. Yes, touchdown. Carter Konechny. Touchdown, Carter. Super sophomore in the end zone. There you go again. They stacked the box.
They did.
And when he busted out around the end, it was a foot race, and basically he caught him. All right, we're seeing our place kicker, Justin. I know last week it was a fun game on homecoming when everybody with a helmet got to play.
Julian.
Yes.
Here it goes. We're love to see those. Makes it a lot of fun to see some kicking in a game, and whenever you see that odd number on a score, you know that somebody had to kick an extra point or a field goal.
Somebody had some fun. Did it get blocked? Unsuccessful on the extra point try. 36-12, that gives the Wildcats a 24-point advantage here. We played half of quarter number 3. It's been all Wildcats this quarter. And we'll be back with the kick and more from Huda Field right after this.
Oh, no. Yeah, I know. I got it.
Fresh Bakery in Michelle's Market. So why not stop by today? Experience the personal touch, friendly smiles, and unbeatable prices that make Michelle's Market the heart of Kimball. Because here, it's not just about groceries, it's all about community.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
Welcome back to the Countryside Vet Clinic Press Box. Give Dr. Joy and her team a call for all of your small and large animal veterinary service and supply needs.
Back with more from Huda Field here on senior night. Final home game of the year for the 2025 Wildcats, and they're having fun so far. 36-12, 24-point advantage, and kicking it off to the Gregory Gorillas here.
Good coverage there.
Absolutely. Nice.
Kyner Kirsch.
Dylan Johnson was the kick returner there on a short return. Looks like it'll be on about the 30-yard line, just shy of the 39-yard line at about the 29.
Pretty much got the Gorillas in a spot where they were already one-dimensional for the last several series, but it's becoming more so, obviously, with there's still a lot of game left here.
Absolutely.
And there's, you know, they obviously have the potential to explode and strike with those good players, the Kaiser boys and others, and a false start.
That'll make it more difficult. Looked like Dale Schmeichel there. Sophomore moved a little early on that play, and that'll back him up, so it'll be first down and 15. No, we can play a little softer on the defensive side right now, Justin. We can make sure that they don't get
behind us.
Deep play.
It's the main thing. You get in a position here, Wayne. If you're Dane Goodman or Chevy Fees or Keaton there, you'll give up that 10-yard play for the rest of the game. It's the explosive 50-yard play and touchdown that you can't give up.
Right. They are that little flat pass, and then they wait for somebody to come blocking. There you go. That's kind of what we were just talking about, Justin. We'll give them the 12 or 15 yards if we can stop them from getting loose.
Bend.
Yep. But again, they have not been able to run the football. They had a -1 yard on the ground early in that first half, and since then they haven't been able to run the ball. Everything they get is after a completion, run after catch. Run after catch, everything that they have gotten so far on their offensive side. So we'll see what happens there.
Wildcats still in that 4-man front, trying to getting good pressure on the quarterback. He's pretty explosive and makes stuff happen.
Boy,
we got Kaiser in the flat who makes a guy miss, and
it's just difficult to get that guy down with one tackler.
But still, just so important, like we were just saying, Wayne, is to not let that play turn into a touchdown.
Yep.
And
keep them outside there at the 39-yard line, and they're still a long ways from their goal line. And when they get closer to the goal, we can tighten up a little bit more, maybe, perhaps. But the clock continues to run. There's still a 3-possession advantage for the Wildcats, and if that's the way they want to play, we'll just have to wait and see how our possession comes when it's our turn to keep the ball.
We're playing a good 10 yards off the receivers there. Colt Kaiser is not bothered to come to a lot of the huddles. He stays out there on that left sideline, and Juracek's looking deep and
overthrown,
just about picked off there. And that's the odds are, Wayne, you get a team desperate and you make them back up and make a quarterback move like that and do enough throws that something in your favor is going to happen sooner or later.
throw on the run like that and being under pressure and you're not able to get, your timing isn't, and you're not able to get set. And we had a defender in front and behind, and fortunately for the Gregory Gorillas that, you're right, the next time that one may end up in the hands of the Wildcats. So it's now 2nd and 10.
They'll split Kaiser, one Kaiser on each side. Set up out of the pistol with Weborg. Taking the option pitch, I should say, to the right.
Well, they were negative 1 yard in the first half. Now they're negative 5 yards in the second half. They haven't been able to solve our defense on the run side of the ball.
Wildcats just swarming right now and got a lot of confidence.
And the clock continues to run. Inside 6 minutes in quarter number 3 from Huda Field.
I was down to check in with my Gregory County homies down here, the Vanderpoels, Greg and Jameson. Jameson came from Rapid City, where he's going to the School of Mines to become an electrical engineer, and he's down there actually working on a computer right now.
I see a Vanderpoel on the left here. I see Jess is on the team.
That's Jameson's little brother, Greg's boy.
All right.
And they're here with Tom and Rhonda Waterbury, friends of mine.
You know, the Vanderpoels from Platt.
Cousins of theirs. We were just talking about them. I was actually down to see those guys today. They're combining corn down that way.
I'm finally getting the soybean dust out of my throat here. It'd sure be nice if we could catch a little sprinkle here this weekend. All right, so it's fourth. Is it fourth down again? By golly, it is fourth down. Fourth and long, you might say 15 perhaps.
Juracek finds Kaiser.
They sure know how to block in the middle, though, don't they?
They do.
Well, he got back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe, not quite. But that's what we're talking about, Justin. We'll give them a little gain, and sooner or later we'll end up with the ball back in our possession. So it'll be Wildcats ball. They deny on fourth down. They'll take over at about the 42-yard line, their own 42-yard line. So 5:21. Pretty comfortable lead at this point, Justin, 36-12. We were talking earlier, it would take away that 6 points on the opening kickoff, and the Gorillas have only scored 6 points since that time. Good defensive effort.
Wildcats set up out of the wishbone again with Johnny at the head. There goes Carter looking for some room, and he's found some more.
Joseph Skluzak was the quarterback on that play, number 9.
Good observation. I totally missed that, Wayne.
Yeah, I'm just looking. Is Keaton on the field?
There he comes now again.
All right. Keaton's back on the field. All right. And Joseph is still in the game, obviously. All right, Keaton Christensen's back under center, and that was a nice gain on that play, Justin. They picked up about 7 yards. Second down, 3. Keaton Christensen hands off. Well, nice gain.
Nice gain there by Johnny, and he was forced into having a little patience there. We have Turner tuning in up at Pier, Wayne, and I'm stealing some of his terminology here as he used to talk about running the ball, and that was the slow to or patient to and quick through the hole, and that's when you get to control the line of scrimmage, you get a little more time to be patient to that hole, and that's all we're doing is picking a spot right now with our running backs and getting that 3, 4, 5 yards.
Here we go. Didn't have to pick a spot that time, did we?
No.
We just
straight ahead.
Barreled forward for about a 4-yard pickup, or 3-yard. It'll be enough for a first down at least. Well, Justin, we're in the Gregory Gorillas side of midfield. It'll be in their territory, and we're going to have the ball 1st and 10. Clock's counting down inside 4 minutes, and the Wildcats are driving and melting the clock. Keaton Christensen under center. Wishbone again. We've ran a lot of wishbone tonight.
We have. There comes Chevy.
Looking, trying to pick a hole. There he is. Through the first layer. Oh, ball. Look. He's a tough runner, too. It took more than one guy to bring him down, didn't it?
Really did, yes.
This is kind of the way we started the game, Justin. Picking up chunks.
That's right.
Chunks of offense out of the wishbone.
we sputtered a little there at times, but we're back to that, picking up chunks.
And that's frustrating for the defense because if we have the ball, they can't score. And if they can't stop us, we're just going to keep adding the yards and who knows, maybe another score. All right, second down. All at about the 39-yard line of the Gregory Gorillas. Keaton Christensen, hands off.
Johnny Lenz there. Dalton Deffenbaugh making an unbelievable push there. Driving guys about 5 yards straight backward, 2 guys. It's not exactly the way the run went, but it set the tone for that run. And
you know, the defensive line is on their heels. At this point, they've been pushed all the way from, for the last 3 first downs, going backwards, and you can be sure that they're not looking forward to another running play because that's probably what's coming. 1st and 10. Ball at the 37-yard line of the Gregory Gorillas. There he is, Johnny in the backfield. That Wildcat. All right, we're winding down inside 2 minutes, Justin. Quarter number 3 is going away.
They've got the eat the elephant attitude, Wayne, just one bite at a time, and they're going to gobble this clock up here and end the quarter here in another play or 2 if we don't have a fumble or something bad happen.
Carter Konechny is in the huddle. Brought a play in. Looks like we got Johnny in the backfield. Looked like we had a timeout. Yeah, that would be the Wildcats. The Wildcats timeout. 1 minute left in quarter number 3, 36-12. Wildcats with the lead. We'll be back after this timeout.
Whether you're a DIY guru or just someone who wants to keep their ride in top shape, we've got your back at Brooks Hardware and Auto. And guess what? Our friendly team is always here to help you find exactly what you need anytime. So whether you're working on a weekend project for the home or a last-minute repair to your car, truck, or even lawnmower, swing by Brooks Hardware and Auto, where helping with any project is our specialty. Join the countless happy customers who trust us to keep their wheels rolling. Remember, when it comes to hardware and auto needs, we're just a drive away.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
Welcome back to the Countryside Vet Clinic Press Box. Give Dr. Joy and her team a call for all of your small and large animal veterinary service and supply needs.
All right, Wildcats ball after the timeout. 36-12
down
is your
here.
score.
There goes Chevy.
Picked up a couple. It'll be 4th down coming, I believe, huh?
3rd, I believe, Wayne.
Okay.
3rd down and about 4.
Obviously, the Wildcats are going to keep possession. They're not going to punt it away, and even if they do come up short here on this down, looks like we got Dane Goodman bringing the play in. Keaton Christensen getting it from him. Keaton's under center, 3 behind him. First man through.
Bottled up. That snap got fumbled just a little bit, and it delayed the handoff there, and
messed up the timing.
Changed up the timing there a little bit. And
all right.
Gregory had just a 1/4 of a second to recover there, and they did.
Yeah, they picked out the hole and plugged it up, but 25 and counting, so this will probably be the last play of quarter number 3.
I'm guessing we may not have to even run this play, Wayne.
All right. At 17-16. Yeah, well,
we'll see. Let's watch it. When it gets to 10, no, we will have to run the play.
His hands up here, yep. All right.
There's Chevy.
He got the first down, so we will start fourth quarter. Hang on, buddy. Wow. That's what we were talking last game, Justin. You can't coach that. You can't teach it. That ability to churn and spin and maintain your balance. Well, we ended up quarter number 3 by earning a first down. We'll be back with quarter number 4 from Huda Field on Parents' Night here on KWL. Wildcat Live Ticket. Back after this.
D-High's Processing LLC, located just north of exit 265 in Chamberlain, is a custom-exempt licensed processor with a large retail base of beef, pork, lamb, chicken, fish, and shellfish. Tina, Lee, and the crew invite you to come in and try their 36 different flavors of brats, 17 flavors of marinated chicken breasts, and 7 flavors of marinated steaks and pork chops. Don't forget sticks and jerky are available too. Everyone at D-High's Processing would like to wish their students the best of luck in all their activities.
Farming is more than a livelihood. It's a legacy. Simplot was founded by a hardworking farmer like you over 90 years ago, and we've been growing America's farms for generations. With local crop advisors grounded in your success, Simplot Grower Solutions is in your fields and by your side. We dig in deep to pinpoint what you need, where you need it, when you need it, even when the forecast is unpredictable.
Welcome back to the Countryside Vet Clinic Press Box. Give Dr. Joy and her team a call for all of your small and large animal veterinary service and supply needs.
All right, 1 quarter remains. If you're a Wildcat fan, you're having a good night. 36-12, 24-point advantage for the Wildcats here. They have the ball, 1st and 10. They've had this ball on this drive for, I would say, about 6 minutes or more. And there was a flag
Flags flying there late. Not sure what that was, Wayne. I'm guessing it may have been a face mask, but
hate to outguess the official.
It seems like Kimball White Lake is walking back like it may have been on them, but we'll see. Yeah, I believe I see one line judge signaling a face mask.
Although the down marker just moved up toward the goal.
Face masks, says the referee. Right. Okay.
All right. So that was, it will be from the spot of the foul, obviously. Or, anyway, it'll be 1st and 10, or 1st and goal.
From about the 10, from about the 5-yard line, I believe.
Yeah,
Wayne.
I think so. 1st and goal from about the 5, and clock continues to melt down. It's 1:45. That was the first play of quarter number 4, obviously. And who was that? Was that? That
was Johnny running the
ball.
ball.
Number 7 with the ball, with the carry.
It was.
So his yardage total is reaching close to 200 again tonight.
There's Dane Goodman. He's going to pick up positive yards.
All right, another honored senior playing his last home game tonight, unless we can have some last regular season home game. We'll just put it that way. So it'll be 2nd and goal, Justin. He added a few more yards. It'll be 2nd and goal from about, okay. I just heard them say that it's on about the 2-yard line. So it would be easy for the quarterback to keep it, or for...
There goes Carter, and looks like he's going to score.
Yeah, powered our way in the end zone. Yeah, just powered his way into the end zone. There was too much muscle behind him. Gregory Gorilla's come in tonight with a 4 wins and 2 loss record, and they're a formidable foe, no question about it. They got talent. They got some quality players. The Wildcats they were just too much tonight. Their size and their strength and the line and their running game dictated the pace.
Absolutely, and our defense gave up a few big plays, Wayne, but never really broke, and that's so important in an evenly, at least even at times, evenly matched game.
Johnny took a high snap and found his way into the end zone, 44-12, 32-point advantage here with 10:48 left in the ball game, and so we will be back for the Wildcat kick from Kimball Huda Field right after this.
As the weather warms up, so does our time outside. If you've been putting off your next home project, then Elite Renovations in Platte and Mitchell is ready to help. If you're looking to upgrade or update your roof, siding, windows, doors, and decking, they've got you covered. Interior trim, flooring, cabinets, tile, or drywall, they got the crews. Book a free consultation to discuss your options. Visit their website at elitereno-sd.com to get started with your summer project.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell. Locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection and equal opportunity provider.
Welcome back to the Countryside Vet Clinic Press Box. Give Dr. Joy and her team a call for all of your small and large animal veterinary services.
All right. Back here for the Wildcat kickoff, Keaton Christensen has the ball teed up, and Johnson is back to receive. See at the 40-yard line, puts some air underneath the ball. There it goes. Takes it, chance for a return here.
It's Weborg.
Wow.
No, it's not Weborg. Excuse me.
Was that Kiner Kirsch? I believe it was.
It's Dylan Johnson. Sorry, I was referring to the returner there. That was Dylan Johnson.
Right.
5'7" senior.
Boy, it didn't take him long to get up the middle, did it?
He found a pretty good little gap and
he caught it
hit it full speed.
Caught it on the run, and he ended up with a nice return. We're just shy of the 40-yard line, where the Gorillas will take over 1st and 10 from their own 39-yard line. Nice tackle there by, I think that was Kiner Kirsch that finally brought him down. He might have been still going otherwise. But the clock will continue to run, and we'll see how the Gorillas approach 3, bottom of the screen. They haven't been able to run the ball. I look for them to continue to do the pass plays like they have been.
Kiner Kirschen, they're doing a good job putting pressure on him. He does complete a nice pass there to Weborg, and just really good execution there under a lot of pressure by Juracek, and Weborg comes up a little bit lame with one arm maybe.
He was definitely under duress back there before he got rid of the pass, and but you're right. It was a good completion, and they ended up with about a 3-yard gain. Well defended. It was one of those plays where the Wildcats they're content to let that play happen. All right. We got receivers wide each side, one man in the backfield, motion man across the middle. There we got a run.
Weborg, he's got some room to the outside there.
Yeah, he did.
Chevy's got an angle on him, and so does Goodman.
Yeah, they're going to stop him, but that'll definitely enhance their run total.
It will.
That'll definitely probably put them in the positive yardage as far as ground gain. Yeah, he had a move there, didn't he? He broke some ankles there on that.
They got that, that outside contained sealed on the Wildcat defense and created some room out there in that.
But again, Justin, they had them 2 or 3 guys playing free safety back there. The linebackers are back farther, so they were going to not let them get any further than they did. Give them a chunk, but not the whole bite.
That's right.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Gregory Gorillas. They have a semblance of a drive going here. Back to pass again.
They're throwing deep. Keaton.
Yep.
There's a flag, yes. Offensive pass interference there. Wayne Colt Kaiser had no choice but to come up and swat from behind to prevent the interception, and he'd be a penalty on them, but it was a smart play by Colt Kaiser to prevent a turnover there.
Chevy Fees had a beat on the ball, and he was going to haul it in if the offensive player didn't go over his back and knock it away. Yeah, you're right. That basically, it was either a penalty or a turnover, and they took the penalty.
That's right.
That's exactly what we saw. But there you go. The quarterback was under pressure, and we had 2 men double coverage there down toward the goal line, and it didn't turn out well for the offense. Yeah, I can see that Chivy's eyes were getting big. He's going to get a reception here.
Yes. Waiting for something to land in the bread basket.
Well, it'll be second down. Or will it be first? I suppose they get them down over, don't they? Yep.
Yes.
Down remains the same.
Kaiser in motion there. Colt Kaiser, he takes a forward pitch,
ball on
almost
the
like an
ground.
end around, and I think Joseph Skuzak
Ball was on the ground.
landed on it. Not Joseph, but a forward pass, so it was an incomplete pass.
Wow.
Yes,
Wow.
fortunate for Gregory there.
That was an internal. I thought it looked to me like he handed it to him and didn't get put away.
It was a toss, so yes, it took me a second to catch on there, but it was a forward pass.
Yeah, Vincent was right on top of it, and he was going to own it, but they called it an incomplete pass. Well, second and forever. Look like they're content to throw it again. There we go. Coming from everywhere.
Good job. Vincent putting pressure on him and just about got the sack, but I think
I'm not sure if that shouldn't be an intentional grounding.
I don't know if there was a receiver anywhere close to there. The ball did not get back to a line of scrimmage.
No, they're going to talk it over right now.
Yeah.
It looked to me like, no, the ball did not get back to the line of scrimmage, and he was definitely going to get sacked if he wouldn't have thrown it. Yeah, there you go. There's our flag.
And it will be a loss of down.
Yeah, that's why they had discussed it, and they wanted to make sure before they made their determination. But yeah, he was definitely going to get sacked if he would have thrown it away. And that's how they're going the wrong direction here, Justin. They've had 2 15-yard penalties in the last three plays.
They have just good pressure by Vincent Lenz there, who created that penalty.
The best pass defense is a good quarterback rush.
That's right. That's right. Yes, you take a lot of pressure off your defensive backs.
Absolutely.
Your linebackers. And
if you only have to cover them for 3 seconds, it's pretty easy to cover them. Yeah.
Lincoln Juracek rolled out there to the right, and he got a little surprised that it was Vincent and a guy with a set of wheels that could.
They don't go down easy, though.
They don't. Pass out to Eli Eckroth.
Yeah, we haven't called his name much tonight.
We haven't. He's a senior and.
Completion, small gain. It'll be 4th down, and I don't even know. 30 over 35 yard line to go for the first down. So I think the Wildcats can play soft.
All I know, Wayne, is these Gregory wideouts must be in good shape because they could have went to a cross country meet today and ran a lot less.
They've done a lot of wind sprints, haven't they?
They have.
Yeah. Turn around and come back. Go down, turn around and come back. Oh.
They are going to set up to punt the ball or show that look. And
look like they're going to not get back to the original line of scrimmage. There you go. Good job. Chevy Fees, fair catch signal, hauls it in. So we got about a 25-yard punt, no return. It'll be the Wildcats' ball with 8 minutes remain when we come back after this.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work. A stake.
Back to the Countryside Vet Clinic press box. Give Dr. Joy and her team a call for all of your small and large animal veterinary service and supply needs.
All right, Wildcats ball, 1st and 10, following the punt and fair catch by Chevy Fees. Looks like we're content to hand the ball off, let the clock run, maintain possession. Johnny, he's got 2 arms on the ball, not going to give him a chance to rip it out. Clock will be down 7.5 left when we take the next snap. Carter Konieczny comes out. Looks like number 12 comes back in. That'll be Dane Goodman shuttles into play. Gregory has to go down and play Parkston next week, so things won't get any easier for him, Justin. They're going to have to bring their A game if they want to play with those guys. Well, Chevy Fees, they're definitely stacking against our run.
Yes.
They know what our thoughts are. We want to keep possession. We want to keep the clock running and not take any risk with the ball.
Absolutely.
And
be content to run the clock and punt it away if you have to.
Yep, with the 32-point advantage here with inside, just 6 and change remaining on the clock. Like I was talking to Justin earlier, we might be playing our best football of the season right now. Our offense and our running backs are performing well. We look like we're healthy. Our quarterback's throwing good balls. We're definitely defense is on top of their game. Drop it down. Oh, man. He had it, didn't he? It was in his hands. It was a nice throw.
It was, and nearly a nice catch, and I don't want to call anybody out. I wondered if there could be a call there that looked like maybe some forcible contact there, but
it was a good hard hit.
Good play. Yep.
It was a hard hit.
It was.
Right. Well, it'll be 4th down. No, that was a nicely thrown ball, and they could have been caught, but it was a nice defensive play to knock it out. Right down in front of us, too. We could see it.
We really could.
We had a good seat. All right. Looked like the Wildcats. This may be our first punt of the night, Justin. I can't recall. This might be our first punt. Well, got it away.
Ooh, right. He muffed the punt.
He did.
Chevy's in line.
Oh.
Well, it's regardless of what happens there, I think it's our ball.
Yeah, it is. It's the Wildcats' possession. Chevy, he was going to scoop and score, and he would have if he could have got his hands on it.
Couldn't quite time that bounce, could he, Wayne?
It didn't quite come up like he wanted it to. Anyway, that was a successful event for the Wildcats.
That's a good 4th down play, Wayne.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we ended up with the first down and deep in the Guerrillas territory after the results. 6:20 and counting.
Cats are looking to just smother that clock to 0.
Yeah. Keaton Christensen under center. We have our wishbone offense. First man through. Safe ball possession type of play. And picked up a few yards. 2nd down. Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see the official stats. Wayne, you've already alluded to Johnny's got to be over 200 yards and very, very steady and just willing to carry the load, isn't he?
I'd like to see the number of plays run. I think the Wildcats would probably run twice as many plays as the Guerrillas. The Guerrillas seemed like, I don't know how many times they went they went for it 4th down and failed.
Right.
On several occasions. But no, we've had ball control this entire half. I don't think the Guerrillas have run 10 plays in the whole half. 5.5. 3rd down. We're going to start watching that center official there, and he's going to count the clock down here as soon as we get up to the line. Looks like we got Carter Knitzny back in, bringing the play. Keaton Christensen goes to the huddle. Pretty sure it'll be something safe.
Bonham taking it to Geddes right now. Wayne, 26-0. It's the final, actually.
To Platte Geddes. Wow, shut him out.
26-0 Bonham over Platte Geddes.
Shut him out.
Howard up on Garrettson pretty good late in the game, 42-27. Forfeit. Okay.
Wow. Wow, yeah. Looks like Freeman Academy, 54-0. They're the real deal too.
They really are, and you know we got to play Parkston, got to see a team that they beat, and we can imagine about how good they must be.
They're number one for a reason. They got a really good quarterback and a lot to go with them.
Looks we're gonna convert there out of the Johnny Cat, Wayne.
Yeah, Johnny's playing quarterback, huh?
You're right.
Well, he eliminates the handoff that way. He can just take off down the field with it. 4.5 and counting. We're getting close to the goal line again. It's going to be
first and goal from about the 5, I believe.
I think so, the way it looks.
Got Dalton Deffenbaugh with his
Johnny's
senior.
back there again.
He is, Johnny Cat again.
Keaton's in motion. Wow, Johnny. Yep. He's just too strong. Just too strong.
Yes, he is.
Well, that extends the score 50-12 with the conversion upcoming. Wow, this second half has been all Wildcats.
It really has. They've taken over the game, and when you get somebody, as we talked about, a little bit one-dimensional, when it rains, it pours.
Yep, and they have 18 players on the sideline, and they really can't give anybody a break. You can't rest them up. You can't leave the field to speak of, and it just makes it difficult. He's a little short.
Wide left, I believe.
0 for 2 on our extra points night tonight from Julian, and the other night he had 3 in a row at homecoming. But our score is comfortably 50-12, 38-point advantage for the Wildcats. And let's take one more break, shall we, Darby? All right, we will be back for the final 4 minutes from Who to Field after this.
We do. And share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Hey fans, whether you're cheering from the stands or gearing up for your next big game, you've got a lot to protect, like your home, car, and your health. At Cromer Agency, we're here for all your insurance needs. Need coverage for your ride, your home, or your adventures on the road? We've got you covered. And when it comes to health and life insurance, our team is here to ensure you get the best care and support. Call our licensed insurance agents at Washington Springs, Plankinton, or White Lake.
Back to the Countryside Vet Clinic Press Box. Give Dr. Joy and her team a call for all of your small and large animal veterinary service and supply needs.
Thank you to our loyal and generous sponsors for bringing this to you tonight, and we hope you've enjoyed our broadcast throughout this year. I know I've had a lot of fun bringing them to you. Justin Blazes alongside with Darby, the volleyball coach, enjoying a 2-game win streak with the Wildcats volleyball team. Good job, Darby and team. Of course, Sarah, she's running the camera and making sure all the wires are hooked up. A little trouble getting the hole. There you go. Do the right thing and fall on it, right? 4 minutes, 4:05 remain. Quarter number 4.
Grills will take over first and 10.
Well, there's one more week left in the regular season here for the Wildcats, as well as everyone else. There's the 8th game of the season, unless you have a bye week. But, of course, Wildcats, call timeout. I'm sure we're probably going to see some new, some clean jerseys in here, Justin, the way it looks. And maybe give some of these guys another chance to play that haven't been there haven't been here yet tonight. Well, with this timeout, we'll give you 30 seconds, Darby. They reminded me that we will be back online Tuesday, the 14th. Yeah, that was a volleyball match. Tuesday, is that pink night?
Pink night.
Oh, wow. The place will be packed. It will be. You can catch it all on KWL Live Ticket from White Lake, high above the court in White Lake on Tuesday night for the KWL Wildcat Live Tickets, and Coach Darby defending her 2-game win streak.
We got to do it this weekend first, Wayne.
Do what?
We got to defend it this weekend first.
Oh, yeah, you got a big one coming up this weekend. All right. Yeah, I forgot about that. So you're going to be real busy the next 4 days. All right. Gorillas ball, 4 minutes left, deep in their own territory. Ball in about their own 17. Oh, we got a man downfield.
They got Kaiser open.
Yep. Wow. Look like they're going to get on the board, Justin. Look like our JVs got caught flat-footed.
They did.
They're not JVs, they're backups tonight. Yeah.
That's right.
They're backups tonight. Anyway, one play, I think that started at the 17-yard line. So that would be an 83 yards. That'll make their passing stats look pretty good. 83-yard completion on one play. So the Gorillas are now 18 after being on 12 for 2 quarters, 2.5 quarters. They're going to go for a 2-point conversion. I formation. Pitch to the deep man. Yeah. Into the end zone for the successful 2-point conversion.
Dylan Johnson on carry around the left end for the extra point. The score 50-20 in favor of Wildcats.
50-20. That's even numbers. All right. We will have timeout before we kick it off. Gives us a chance to meet some more of our fine and loyal and generous sponsors after this.
Quote today, we're ready to help protect what matters most.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that's someone special. And through it all, your local Farmers Union insurance agent was there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. More choices, great rates, local agents.
For more information on how Farmers Union Insurance can help you, contact Zach and David in Mitchell.
Welcome back to the Countryside Vet Clinic Press Box. Give Dr. Joy and her team a call for all of your small and large animal.
Well, we're back. The Gregory Gorillas come up with a big 70 or 80-some yard touch, 83 yards, I believe it was, for a touchdown and passing play. They will kick off to the Wildcats. Look for a heavy dose of Wildcat running the ball and running the clock if we put this kickoff away.
Little squib kick.
There you go. There you go. Nice
covered
job.
up.
Fall on it at the 39-yard line. Who was that number? 20? Was it 22? 22. Gavin Rendell, I believe, covered that squib kick. Did what he was supposed to. Covered up right shy of the 40-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Looks like we got several of the varsities back in there again. We got Keaton, and we've got, pretty much got the whole staff back out there.
And we do.
Clock continues to run. 3:16, 3:15. See what we can do here.
Line up back in the wishbone again and give him a little more of that to chew on, Wayne.
Keaton's in the center. Wow. Wow. Well, that'll add to his total. That'll add to his total. He picked up another 11. 2:49 and counting. We are right on midfield, Justin. Nose of the football's right at the 50-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Counting down. It'll be 2.5 minutes left by the time we snap the ball. 50-20 is the numbers on the board. Keaton Christensen under center. Wishbone. Pitch. Keep it in bounds. That was a nice move.
Chevy's pretty elusive out there.
Yep.
Gonna be really fun, Wayne, to watch the playoff standings and PowerPoint totals readjust after tonight, because in many games we can predict those last game outcomes, or we will try, and can probably do that in your 7th flag on the play, Wayne.
I see that. Somebody on the offense blocked illegally. So we can scratch that total off for Chevy. And
the point being is the playoff picture is going to become way clearer after tonight, without certainty, of course, but way clearer after tonight than it has all year.
Absolutely. And like I say, the first beginning of the season, everybody's sizing each other up, and they're trying to win every game they can win, and win one maybe that they shouldn't win. And then at the end of the season, they're all down with 2 games left, and they're going to see how everybody else does in regard to them and in their relationship. So sometimes you'll get help, and sometimes you won't from those other teams. But I also learned today, and we went to the South Dakota Activities Association website, and they said that the 9-man teams, the 9B and A and AA, do not reseed.
They set it up in a 16-team.
And they play it all the way through.
Play it all the way out.
But if you're in the double A's, they will, or the 11-mans, they'll reseed. They'll go with the whatever after they take the power teams and they place them against the weaker teams and they reseed
After
them.
the first round.
After the first 2 rounds.
2 rounds. Got it.
But I learned today, I thought they did that with all classes, but the 9-man classes don't do that. They just continue to play out their 16 teams until the end of the. I
believe it's been that way for a little while.
The theory is that you want the top 2 teams at the dome.
Right. So you put them top and bottom, you would hope.
Right. But when you get to those bigger schools, a lot of times you've only got 8 or 12 teams in the class anyway.
Right.
As the clock runs out, ladies and gentlemen, we are here at Hooted Field, and it's been a great night to be a Wildcat. I'll just say that. If you're a Wildcat fan, you had a great evening, and we had a great evening bringing it to you. 50-20 is your score. And on behalf of Justin Blazes to my right, Darby Deffenbaugh to my left, and Sarah with talent on loan from God on the camera. And we are happy to have you along. Thank you for joining us, and we will hope to be back again with the playoff here. We'll know more soon. And thank you for joining us, and be safe, and have a good weekend, and good night, everybody.
Good night.